Boom, baby. We're alive. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 744. Trump assassination was an inside job. I'm calling it now. Who knows what is going to happen with the future of this man? But I'm telling you right now, this absolutely stinks. Okay, stinks is the word. Stinks of an inside job. And I'm just going to go. Look, this is just everybody wants to shove their head in the sand and live a comfortable life of lies. And just, God forbid we pop their little bubble of, comfort and delusion. But like I said, we are just going to talk about this today because like all the evidence is just clearly showing, in my personal opinion, that this was an absolute inside job. And I just wanted to talk about this today because I've just been seeing everything and it doesn't make any sense to me. And later, after today's stream is a little bit over, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and we are going to go to Rumble and we're going to go and do a little bit of a deep dive on all the data I've been diving on because it just like I was right about the vaccines. I was right about coronavirus. I was right about the election being scammed. And I'm right about this too, because I'm done doubting myself. Okay. Like I'm not just some maniac, like just screaming out into the ether. I mean, look, I am so heavily fucking shadow banned everywhere. Literally every fucking account that I have is so shadow banned. Every aspect that these people are like that have control over my life, they are trying to implement fucking shadow bans on you. I'm going to give you a quick example too, right? So I just want to show you guys something real quick before we get going. So this is my main account. This is my Instagram account, Interview with the Man. You can see 63,200 followers, right? So that's one account, okay? And then my lifestyle account, which has a blue fucking check mark too. Well, these cock-sucking pieces of shit that run these tech companies are the biggest pieces of scum on the human race has ever seen. This is me, Hot Dude Life, 54,900, right? So let me show you something. So I consistently post on Hot Dude Life, okay? Now, Hot Dude Life, look at this story. This is a story posted 19 hours ago. Look at the reach on this. Look at the reach, okay? 584, okay? I posted the exact same story on the other account 19 hours ago, okay? 4,204 people. 4,204 people, okay? So here's the thing. But the Interview with a Man account was set up by my intern. We did this because we had an idea that I was shadow banned. So we set up that account on his phone, and he lives in America. And then he started running things from his separate accounts. There was no digital ID attached to it because behind the scenes, they have digital ID attached to all of us and all our social medias, right? So that right there is concrete evidence of what is happening to this channel and me. They are absolutely shadow banning me. They are trying their fucking damnedest to shut me up. And because I'm right. I'm so fucking right. It's painful how right I am. Okay. I have consistently been doing everything along their little fucking faggot ass guidelines that they want us to do. All right. But to this day, it is just complete and utter bullshit. It is total bullshit. And it's all good. It's all good. Because you know what? I am going to figure this out. Because I am not a fucking faggot ass Silicon Valley cuck boy, weird, perverted, beta male programming fucking simp. That's what those guys are. Okay? Those guys are fucking nerds. And those guys are fucking absolute sacks of shit. Human shit. And I hate every single one of them. I hate every single one of them. If I could sit down and watch every single one of them get vaporized in front of a fucking Japanese bullet train, the only objection that I would say is before this starts, can I please have some popcorn with a little bit of Tabasco sauce on it? That would be my only objection. but it's okay because I'm a winner and I'm never going to fucking give up. I'll overcome this because you know what? The shadow banning stuff is real. For all the people that say shadow banning's not real, your content just sucks. This is this, that. Get that big liberal dick out of your mouth and put it back in your ass where it fucking belongs. Because I don't want to hear your fucking shit. Okay? I don't want to hear any of your faggot ass ranting bullshit. When Elon Musk bought Twitter, when he purchased Twitter, he was like, there are shadow bans on conservative figures. If this was some, hey, everybody cut your dick off and be a transgender faggot, because homosexuality is not normal. And they're trying to normalize homosexuality because they want to reduce the population. That's the fucking truth, okay? Every little agenda that they have is to reduce the population. Why do you think these fucking dumb ass bitches are in the street fucking crying and shit because they can't get abortions? Because they're brainwashing these dumb cunts, these dumb cunts into thinking they need to murder their babies. These dumb cunts are taking endless amount of birth control on top of that and poisoning our water supply because they're pissing estrogen into the water and making an army of faggot ass dudes like the ones that work in fucking Silicon Valley. That's the fucking truth. And their day of comeuppance is coming because they're going to lose. X has been blowing up because Elon was like, yep, there's a shadow ban and we're going to fucking take this shit off. Okay. Rumble's on the up and up. These fucking legacy platforms like YouTube and all this shit, Instagram, it's all, they all are fucking colluding to put you guys down because they fucking hate you. They hate masculinity. They hate people like me because I'm a statistic anomaly. I'm a guy that was supposed to be victim of the system. I'm a guy that was supposed to be a loser. I'm a guy that was supposed to be poor. Statistically speaking, I should be in jail with like fucking fat single mom, baby mama ruining my fucking life. But I am a fucking winner and I'm going to win and I'm going to triumph over all of this fucking faggot ass. I want to emphasize the word faggot ass shit, because that's what it is. They try to fucking ruin people because they can't win in a fair, open fucking conversation. They can't win. They have to cheat. And that's why it's connected to this Trump assassination attempt. That's why it's connected to the coronavirus. I'm going to fucking show you guys everything on today's episode. Okay? I'm going to show you every single fucking thing. And I don't give a shit. I'll dedicate my life to bringing these fucking companies down. All right? Because there absolutely is a shadow ban. Okay? You can't tell me that people who like peddle like endless fucking bullshit that ruins lives, and that shit's pushed up in the algorithm. Grown-ass men having drama channels and gossiping about other men, and then when they meet these men face to face, what they say, oh bro, I'm just thanks for not taking it personally, man. Faggot, that's what they are. Pussies, weak men. Are we clear on that one? Are we fucking clear? And they want you gone. If you're here watching this right now, if you're a guy and you're trying to get yourself better, you're trying to level up, they don't want you. They want you to be a slave, okay? They want you to be a stupid slave that can't read, that can't write, that doesn't know his rights, that doesn't know good from wrong. They want you to be, oh no, just go to the pride parade. Oh, fucking go cut your children's dicks off. Oh, make sure, happy wife, happy life. Oh, make sure that you fucking, you're just a fucking slave to everything we say. Don't forget to take this vaccine or you can't get your fucking slurm that we're going to give you, your government little wages and your government cheese. But anyways, I digress. Just wanted to get that off my chest because I have fucking clear evidence now that there's a shadow ban on this channel, and we are going to go ahead and fix it because I want to show you guys something else too, right? I mean, just running the numbers, just statistically looking at everything. You could just take a look at the inside data directly from GayTube itself. All right. So if you look at the analytics here, okay. So the current subscribership is, taking a look here. All right. This is the current subscribership. 22 228,836 people. Okay. That's the, hold on, let me reshare this so I can put the calculator up. Okay. That's it right there. All right. And this right here, you can see, I look, I'm making fucking dog shit too, making no money. Just so you guys think I'm out here grifting on YouTube. There's my estimated monthly revenue. So yeah, making $600, and that's before YouTube takes their cut. So if you guys think I'm fucking grifter, there you go. Congratulations. My shirt is more fucking expensive than that. The shirt that I'm wearing right now for Prada. Okay. I'm not fucking grifting on ad revenue or any of this shit. So we have 228,000. Okay. How many people are watching me live on YouTube? We have 67 people watching on my channel. Okay. 67. So let's do 67 divided by 228,836. All right. Jesus Christ. That's how small of a percentage of the audience we are that has been fucking watching this right now. Okay. It is clear as day. And the reason why they're doing this, okay, the reason why they're doing this is because they're losing. Okay. They are losing despite all their bullshit, despite all their lies, despite all their manipulation, despite all of their garbage. Okay. They're not winning. Look at this shit. Look, this is the episode I did yesterday. 729 views. 729 views. You telling me out of nowhere, 729 views? Are you fucking kidding me? Let's go to the live. And then here, there's a giant, like here it says 2,000. So which is it? Okay. Here it says views 729. Okay. Latest live stream performance. While live stream ended 23 hours and 6 minutes ago. Okay. Peak concurrent viewers 133. And views 729. But we go to content, click on live. Here it says 2,000. Can't be monetized because of some bullshit. I don't know, copyright protected, some YouTube fucking faggot ass shit. I sent them all in for review. Send them all in, you know. And so, like, there's a couple things I want to talk about on today's episode, okay? And the main thing is that we are don't let this. I know this may. I hope this doesn't come off as like, oh, you know, fucking. I'm a victim, and therefore, like, I'm just going to sit here and cry like a little fucking bitch about it. No, that's not the case right here. Okay, that's not the case whatsoever. This is actually a message of hope. Okay, YouTube is now afraid of Rumble, which they should be, because these people, you have to understand, there is a gigantic war going on. There is a war of good versus evil. All right. And some people are just too stupid to accept the fact that people are just, I mean, you guys got to really understand, there are just so many stupid people everywhere, and they're voting and they have positions of power. Okay. The great plague of our time is fucking morons. That is the great plague of our mind. Okay. Of our time. Okay. So, we're gonna dive into today's episode about the Trump assassination, because it absolutely was an inside job. You're not gonna fucking tell me anything other than that. Okay, this was absolutely an inside job, and I have a bunch of evidence here that I'm just gonna present to you, and I want you guys to be the judge. I want you to be super scrutinizing of me. I want you to be the ones who just truly make the decision. Okay, at home. You let me know, because, you know, I mean, just the way things have been going. I mean, it's, if you ask me, it's probably one of the craziest shit I've ever seen in my entire life, because these people are just so blatantly cheating and lying and doing everything in their power to keep the fucking power that they have. Because that's the truth. Because they can't win in a fair way. They can't win because they know that their morals are non-existent, quite frankly, and they know that fucking, in a fair and open platform, they would lose. These people are the freaks and degenerates and the rejects of society. But the nerds now have power. The nerds now have access to fucking, controlling programming and all that stuff. And it really is just, it's a terrible thing. But thank God for people like Elon Musk and people who understand the power of free speech and the power of letting people decide. Free speech is, it's like the bedrock of existence. Like, who the fuck wants to live a life of slavery? It's so funny how people get all up in arms and because they really over embellish the slavery thing in America, because everybody in the fucking planet has had slaves, first of all. Okay, everybody. Okay, literally everybody. And if you want to demonize white people were the first ones to get together and actually say, we're going to make slavery illegal. Okay, Indians had slaves, the Muslims had slaves, Asia, don't even talk about that. Asia and slavery, forget about it. Africa still has slaves to this day. Okay, the Middle East, Europe, South America, it's just a fucking way of life. It is the strong dominating the weak. That's just human nature. If you don't like it, go pick up a fucking biology book and get over it. Okay, that's the reality. They over embellish that shit to make you feel bad. It's just like they over embellish so much shit just to demonize and put people down, because that's the main goal, is to demoralize you. It is to make you feel bad. It is to ruin your fucking life. It is to absolutely put you in a state of black-pilled hopelessness. That's the truth, okay? And this is what I've been saying for the longest time. Listen, as a group of guys who watch self-improvement content online in this category, okay, we have reached the zenith, okay? We are at the maximum allowable experience points we've acquired over these years. The time to assemble is now. The time to get together and talk to each other in digital communities and then meet in real life, that is the next step. This shit of being fucking keyboard warriors, listen, you're just like these fucking Silicon Valley people. You're just a different breed of fucking pussy, quite frankly. You got to show the change in your life. You got to show the change in your life every single day. You don't need to be fucking super jacked and shredded and fucking have six-pack abs and pretend you're the fucking man like all these fucking Instagram alphas do, okay? You just need to know every single day I am putting in the fucking work. And every single day I am knocking shit out. And I am a formidable opponent for anybody. If anybody tries to fuck with me, I am a formidable opponent. I'm not saying I'm going to win every encounter, but I'm going to fight you, and you are never going to feel the wrath like I have stored up in me. Okay? You guys need to be strong. You need to assemble. You guys need to get fucking angry. And I have a bunch of shit that I'm going to show you guys today. So real quick, I have to play the fucking promo because we're going live with the Masculine Empowerment Network. And yes, this is not a fucking grift. This is a call to assembly. This is a call to you right there. Instead of sitting there and passively letting life slip through your fingers as you just live a life of silent misery, join us. Join the Masculine Empowerment Network. We'll end your dating problems. We'll end your money problems. We'll end your fitness problems. We'll end your self-esteem problems. Join us. Sitting on the sidelines, I think, I just work my cushy job and, I participate from the sidelines. I'm married. I'm out the game. I'm this. No. Shut up. Okay? If you're not assembling with other strong men, it's only a matter of time before you're a victim. You can't do this alone. I didn't do this alone. Okay? Jesus fucking Christ had 12 disciples. Okay? If the Son of God need help, you need help too. So, here we go. Real quick, I'm going to play this and then we'll be back with today's episode.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, MLD, and I'm back today with a special message for you. But before I get going, I just want to ask you one quick question. Are you ready for a massive change in your life? Right now, looking at the state of the world, I'm happy to say that we are making progress. I believe that we are winning the culture war, and I do believe that there are greener pastures ahead, despite all of the propaganda that is designed to make you feel disenfranchised and, quite frankly, black-pilled. The elites and the people who are controlling the world are absolutely losing ground to men like us who desire quality life, to be free, and to have choice in our dating, relationships, financial success, and so much more. And I want to make the opportunity available for you to get your piece of the pie. And that's why I'm here to talk to you once again about the Masculine Empowerment Network. Starting on August 1st, we are beginning enrollment for the 2024 calendar year. And this is my personal community that is dedicated to elevating your life in 4 aspects that I believe are the most important for men: money, muscles, game, and frame. This network has been operational since 2019, and our members have exceeded over 10,000 men across the globe. And we are only growing stronger and better every single year. As you know, I recently took a little bit of a break from YouTube, but I was offline training my elite group of members in my community. And I'm back now with a refined approach, re-energized and ready to attack and help give you the life that you want. The Masculine Empowerment Network is a 3-part program. And I'm happy to say this time I'm going to be introducing my first ever total dating mastery hybrid course, which is a culmination of all of my previous courses, including body language mastery, SALT, the dark pass, and pandemic pickup. This course is engineered to help you master text message game, online dating apps, cold approach, vetting a woman, helping put her on your rotation, or vetting her to be your girlfriend and or wife. This is a gigantic value that I've been putting together for the longest time, and I'm putting the best pieces from all my courses in this hybrid course that is aimed to make you walk away from all of your dating troubles for the rest of your life. The second part of the Masculine Empowerment Network is our live webinar training. Starting on August 12th, we will be engaging in 20 webinars, which each have no time limit, which is going to be led by me and my team of men from the Masculine Empowerment Network, talking to you about the core fundamentals of money, muscles, game, and frame to help you maximize your potential as a man, so you no longer have to feel defeated, depressed, alone, unworthy, and plagued with tons of negative thoughts. These will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern and 9 a.m. Eastern every single day, Monday to Friday, from August 12th to August 23rd. If you can't attend them live, that's okay, because they're going to be recorded and you'll be able to watch them for the rest of your life. In addition to that, after every session, we have an open Q&A panel, which allows you to directly ask your question to the leader who is speaking that day in his area of excellence, whether it's money, muscles, game, or frame. Every man will get his questions answered, and no man will be left behind. In addition to that is our Masculine Empowerment Network Telegram chat. This is where you will be able to network with other high-value men around the world in order to grow your personal power, as well as the other members of the group. We have had so many men from so many different walks of life. I'm talking millionaires, doctors, Navy SEALs, you name it. We have had them all through the Masculine Empowerment Network, and they are all very high-level guys that are added to the group. This is open 24 hours, where you have immediate and direct access to me and all my leaders in the community to help answer your questions simply at the palm of your hands. If you have problems with your text message game, send a text message screenshot. We'll look at it and we'll tell you what to do. If you want to look good for your next photo shoot, Send us the outfits. Try them on. We'll tell you if you look good. We'll tell you if you look bad. Are you feeling down, depressed, feeling worthless, feeling like you have just endless anxiety? Talk to us. We'll get you through it. That's what we've been doing since 2019, and we're only getting better as the years go on. It's a group of positive men that are all unified under one cause, and that is getting better at our lives and maximizing our approach to self-improvement. This will be available immediately as well. So as soon as you sign up, you're going to have a link, click on that, and you're in there. The third part of the Masculine Empowerment Network is our Masculine Empowerment Network database. Since 2019, we have recorded every single webinar we have ever done with all the big names across the masculine self-improvement space. And if you miss a webinar, it's okay, because it's going to be put on that database. And in addition to that, you're going to have access to 4 complete years of training to catch you up and really have your own personal positive feed of masculine self-development, where you can watch and see other men just like you on their masculine journey of self-improvement, to help you feel like you're not alone and to answer all of your questions directly. With those 3 parts, that is what we are putting together with the Masculine Empowerment Network. However, I do have a bonus for you. For the first time ever, I am proud to announce that if you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, you will be allowed to attend the Hawaii Masculine Empowerment Network Retreat. This will be only available to men who have joined the community, and we are going to be having a self-development live live-in training seminar in Honolulu, Hawaii, and it's going to be so amazing. As you know, we just did so many live events in Tokyo, Manila, and Orlando, Florida, and I really, truly believe that the power of us coming together and uniting and networking and learning and growing together is the most powerful asset you can ever have in the entire world. Join us, join our brotherhood, and know that we will not judge you, we will not put you down. We are all coming together to lift each other up and ascend to new heights as we march forward into what I believe to be a very, very bright future. And that leads me to my final point. For the first time ever in the history of the Masculine Empowerment Network, we are now adding a recruitment bonus where I will be paying you cash for bringing somebody who has never signed up to the Masculine Empowerment Network before. That's right. If you bring somebody to sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, I will pay you 50% of their sign-up fee after we complete the webinars and we get everybody on board. Because I truly believe that this is now the time to reach out to the brothers out there who want to help other people and reward you for doing the right thing, for growing the network, and continuing to win with me in the culture war. So don't forget, on August 1st, we are starting enrollment, and enrollment is only available for 5 days because we have to start the training on August 12th. So if that's something you're interested in, you can scan the QR code on the screen right now, or go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com and get on the waiting list, because enrollment will be done through email starting August 1st. I look forward to hanging out with you in the sun in Hawaii, teaching you in those webinars, and helping you in the Telegram chat, and so much more. Till then, I'll see you next time.
There it is, motherfuckers. Go ahead, get on the Masculine Empowerment Network waitlist. Waitlist has kind of stopped. I don't know. I guess everybody wants to just enjoy a life of fucking mediocrity and faggotry, which is okay with me. It's okay with me because it's more for me and my boys at the top. So don't forget, if you're not on the waiting list, we are at 49 people so far. Go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com. We are halfway there to launch day. We are 15 days away. 15 days away. So go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, put your best email address in right here, click notify me, and you'll be on there. Or just scan this QR code in the upper right-hand corner. Or let another year just slip through your fingers and continue to be depressed and continue to be alone and continue to just let your life slip in between your fingers. And next thing you know, you're working for someone like me. When I say, hey, chop, chop, motherfucker, I need a fucking caramel macchiato ice for me and this hot bitch that I'm with, okay? I know you're working behind the fucking bar there at Starbucks because you gave up on your life dreams, but that's not my fucking problem. I'm not here to save you, okay? I'm not here to fucking coddle you. But if you're really ready to snap out of your haze of mediocrity, if you're ready to actually have women pay attention to you, if you're ready to actually have a good sex life, if you're ready to actually make money and network with other powerful men, then this is the network for you. This is the network for you. And the live events are going to continue. I'm not going anywhere. And luckily for me, I'm a genius. And my plans behind the scenes, I can't even talk about them publicly, but my plans are playing out swimmingly. I'm just going to say this. Get access to me while you still can, because all this shit, the shadow banning, all this stuff, all it does is just making me smarter, just making me better, just making me more aware. And when the new show comes, guess what? Start a new channel, new social media, start from scratch. And then I'm going to go to the tippity top again. And then I'm like, okay, what are you going to shadow ban me now? And guess what? Because when I go to the top, I'm going to catch the attention of Rumble. I'm going to attach the attention of Kick, and I'm going to make them fight over me to give me a big fat contract that has algorithmic preferential treatment in the fucking contract. I have my lawyers review it as well. I'm going to win regardless. This is just a minor setback by minor people with minor minds. And that's what they are. They don't matter. They're just losers. Okay? They're losers. And losers, it's their destiny to lose. It's their destiny to lose. They may win a little bit. They may appear to be victorious at the front end. Reality is losers lose and winners win. And you know who you are. And if you want to be a winner, join us. Okay? Damn, so this channel is going away. I mean, it may have to go away, bro. Honestly, this because it's just, I don't know, because I honestly, when so here's the thing. YouTube is already hated by the majority of content creators, okay? The number one most disliked video on YouTube was the YouTube creator recap video, okay? The hatred for this company is at an all-time high. Nobody likes them. Everybody fucking likes the alternative platforms that are popping up. You know, like X is doing really good, and you know, it's phenomenal. It's just so fucking phenomenal to see the change of the times. Okay, I'm happy to see this because we're not going to go into a future led by censorship. We're not going to go into a future led by shadow banning. If you read Napoleon Hill's book, he talks about this. He's like, what we're seeing right now, we're seeing an old dying system trying their damnedest to hold on to their ways. Because every single bullshit event that's happened recently is just red pilling more and more people. And you can't stop it. Give me 1 second. I got to go fucking charge my phone, and I'll be 2 seconds. I just got to step away, guys. Pardon me.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would.
You see, that's what they don't want. They don't want a fucking gun-slinging, independent, $1 million making badass with multiple women on the screen inspiring you guys. They want you at home taking your 900 vaccines, fucking watching porn, addicted to drugs, being a simp with your fat, ugly wife, the doomer. You ever see the doomer guy with the fat wife? That's what they want for you, okay? These elites, These government people, they hate your fucking guts. They fucking are disgusted by you. All right. They want you dead. And that's the truth. They don't care about you. You guys, and I'm going to tell you this right now. The only reason I'm so vehemently supporting Trump is because he's not a career politician. You are a fucking idiot. If you voted for Joe Biden, if you voted for Joe Biden, you are a fucking moron. You are a stupid, uneducated person that they want dead. You are a moron. I want to clearly wake you up on how pathetic of a worm of a man or woman you are. And if this message offends you, that just means that you're right. I'm right. That's all it means. Okay? If you think endlessly giving tax money to the most fiscally irresponsible government in the world, you think raising tax, let's tax the rich because you hate the rich because you're a poor fucking loser. Okay? That's the truth. That's the goddamn truth right there. And you think giving more money to these people is a good idea? I'm telling you, the plague of our time is just fucking morons. Okay? If you support the war in Ukraine, you're an idiot. I said from day one, I said, Ukraine is going to lose this fucking war because Russia, just look at the history of Russia. Look at just study war history. Take your fucking face out of fucking TikTok, okay? Fucking take a fucking break from your fucking dopamine addiction and go learn history. You don't just beat Russia, okay? Russia has a mighty military, and they do what Russians do. They throw bodies at the problem. I knew that shit was going to happen, okay? If you think Israel is our greatest ally, you're a fucking idiot. You're a moron. You're a stupid fucking moron, okay? You think that we should be sending billions and billions of dollars to Israel? What the fuck does Israel do for us? Can somebody please tell me, what does Israel do for America? What? What do they do? What does Ukraine do for America? Why are we increasingly seeing more homeless people in our streets? Why are we increasingly seeing more fucking poverty in America? Why are we seeing more drugs, more illegal immigration? Our vets are fucking homeless in the street, battered and broken, literally battered and broken because the United States government uses people like vessels to get their own fucking agenda done because you want to be a good patriot, right? Idiot, okay? You have to have a come to Jesus moment with yourself and realize you're a fucking moron if you believed in any of that shit and you have holes in your game. You know, the problem with male masculinity is a lot of you guys, you think you don't need help. You think you fucking know everything. You think that you know some shit when you really don't know shit. Because if you did know, you'd be a multimillionaire, free, not working a job. You'd have a platform. People would be following you, okay? But guess what? You don't. The moment of massive change that comes in your life is when you look in the mirror and you realize that you are not who you want to be, and you take accountability of it. When I turned 33, okay, it was 2018, okay, and I fucking knew as the year turned over to 2019, I knew. I said, Jonathan, you talk all this shit. You said you're going to put YouTube videos out. You said you're going to do this fucking shit. And the reality is you're a 33-year-old English teaching loser with pretty much no money saved up and no fucking career plan. And you're just talking shit on the internet saying that you're going to fucking do these big things and you're not putting out YouTube videos. You're not doing anything. Because I fucking hate editing videos, right? I just hate editing them, okay? And that's when I said, I got to change something. I said, let me just fucking try the live stream platform. Let me just try live streaming. And there was two things I did. One, most importantly, I had the fucking balls, like a lot of you fucking pussies at home don't have, okay? I had the fucking balls to tell myself, you know what, dude? You are a fucking loser. You know what, dude? You are full of shit. A lot of you guys are so fragile. You're so fragile. You're like a little girl sitting around. You're like high school girls who just sit around and lie to each other. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're the best. Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're a 10. You're the male version of that. Avoiding the fact that you're a fat fuck face. Avoiding the fact that you're in your 30s and you still live at home with mom and dad. Making fuck all money. Working some dickhead job. That's the fucking truth. You need to wake up. You need to snap out of it. You need to get on your grind every single fucking day. Or what? You're just going to whimper off into the dark? Oh, I wish my mom was here. It's pathetic. Okay? Shout out to my man Daniels in the house. He says, my brother, miss you, man. Spit those facts. You know how it is. You know how it is, okay? So, speaking of women, I saw something that I wanted to talk about, okay? And this is about Pearl. She's my friend. There's no disrespect for her. But I'm just going to show you like a stark difference between men and women, okay? Because women, you have to understand about women. Women pretty much just tolerate anything, right? Women really, when a woman gets in a relationship with you, she starts liking all the shit you do, okay? They like, if you like UFC, she's going to like UFC. You like cooking, she's going to learn to cook and start liking cooking. And if she doesn't, that woman really doesn't like you, and you got to fucking throw her out in the garbage where she belongs. Okay, send her back to where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
Okay. In history, remember, you guys notice there's a theme here. Keeps studying history. Okay. When invading forces dominate a country, women never be like, oh, we're gonna rise up and fight you. No, you know what they do? They fucking marry the guys that invade. Okay. When the Germans invaded France, okay, what did the French women do? Open their legs, submit. Okay, now I'm, fucking Sieg Heil. I'm your fucking Nazi wife now. Okay. And then when the Americans came in and fucking killed all the fucking Germans and kicked them out of France, what did the French women do? Open their leg. Okay, now I'm fucking, now I'm with fucking American husband now. Fucking God bless America. Let me go bake an apple pie. Okay. That's what they are. And women really women have never led a resistance. Women have never led a revolution. And the state of modern women now is quite a joke, quite frankly. I'm going to be doing a show about that on Thursday. But if you just look at the state of them, they always just roll over and submit. Like when I'm with a girl, it's so funny. When I often do this when I'm with girls, because I'm really good at, just being a leader and influencing people, right? And sometimes when you're really good as a leader, you're really good at influencing people, you're like, do these people even really fucking like me? Or am I just like such a good leader that they're just rolling over and showing their belly, right? So sometimes I like to present women with the choice. I'll just say like, hey, baby, you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry too, honey. What do you feel like eating? I don't know. Up to you. Every fucking time. Baby, I want to go see a movie. You want to go see a movie? Okay. There's a movie theater here. There's a movie theater here. I've been to both. How about you? Yeah, I've been to both. Where do you want to go, baby? I don't know. I'll just follow you. It's like every time. Latina girls, white girls, Asian girls, okay? I've only banged one black girl. I don't know about that subset of data. Somebody fucking figure it out, okay? But every single time, they just roll over and show their belly. They just submit, and it's hilarious, okay? So Pearl recently put out a video that I want to just talk about real quick, okay? And this is not a dig at her at all, okay? I like Pearl. Pearl's a girl. She's a young girl, too. She's 27, right? I just wanted to point something out just to show you, because this is going to tie into the Trump assassination inside job in just a second here. But I want to show you guys something, okay?
And I wanted to tell you guys, too, about some realizations that I had recently. So politics doesn't matter as much as I used to think. Now, you guys know on this channel, I would say I'm somewhat politically aware. I don't really follow the international stuff, but I talk about things that are political, maybe the pay gap, men's rights issues. And I zone in on that specific topic because it has to do, I cover culture, relationships, and I do think that stuff is connected. But for the average person, you vote every 4 years. And I don't think politics affects your life as much as you think.
Okay. Politics absolutely affects the lives. But this is just a difference between a man's mind and a woman's mind. Now, Pearl doesn't get it yet. Pearl comes from a rich family, and, she doesn't have a lot of real responsibilities in life to a degree, because if she actually had done any research, there has been a new law that recently passed with taxation that you have to file some new fucking retarded report, and you have to register everything. And if you don't, you have to pay a fine. I think it's like a ridiculous fine. It's something like, I think it's like close to like a couple $100 a day if you don't completely document everything. If you have a PayPal account, if you have a Stripe account, recently the Biden administration, okay, they fucking came out with this new thing that you have to send proof of registration to everything. PayPal froze my account unless I submitted all this excessive information to the government that they don't fucking need. That's none of their fucking business. Okay, why don't you just go back to what you're doing, which is killing brown people in the Middle East? Okay, that's their main fucking agenda. I mean, it's been like that since like what, Desert Storm? You just fucking killing brown people in the Middle East, but now you need my tax shit? Oh, you know why? Because they're trying to get more money out of us. And it's completely politically connected. So this is going to show you more. Okay, it's going to let it play again. And again, I'm not digging at her, but this is a stark difference between men and women. Okay.
And there's not much you can really do about it. You go vote, you do your part.
And that right there is what fucking sent me over the edge. There's not much you can do about it. Abso-fucking-lutely wrong. Wrong. You can do something about it. Maybe you as a woman cannot do something about it. But let me tell you something. When people started revolting in the street against government lockdowns, okay? When people started revolting in the street, look how quickly everything fucking changed. Look how fast every single thing changed. To say that the government politics has no effect on our lives, they were mandating the vaccine, okay? Pearl took the vaccine. I know that. Okay, I didn't take the fucking vaccine. And again, I just want to make this very clear. I'm not demonizing her, but I'm just showing you a stark comparison between a 38-year-old man and a 27-year-old woman. Okay? To say that politics has no effect on your life is probably the most privileged thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay?
And I used to think it mattered a lot. I used to think it said something about the person, what political party they voted for. And when I
Hey, how about this, Alma? Alma says, when you said women never led a revolution is totally wrong. You never heard of Queen Elizabeth or Joan of Arc or Women's March of Versailles back in 1789. That's just for starters. Okay, first of all, Joan of Arc didn't lead the fucking army, okay? And she was fucking killed, by the way, okay? Second of all, these little events are specks in man's history. I'm sorry that you're triggered, but the fact that you're triggered just lets me know that you're wrong. Okay. And if you'd like to come on the stream, I'll drop the link and we can have a conversation right now. You just let me know.
I was younger, my dad would tell me, because I was pretty politically, like I would go to Turning Point events. I loved like watching Ben Shapiro dunk on feminists. And the older I get, the less congruency I see. Like I was in a volleyball.
I'm not triggered, buddy. So I guess you're going to come on the stream, right? Be a man. Come on the stream. Let's have a chat. Let me know. I'll drop the link. Or you can just roll over and show your belly too. You going to argue with me that politics don't matter as well? Are you going to argue with me that the fucking Trump assassination wasn't an inside job, Alma? Or are you too afraid to come on screen because you got to go fucking put on like 10 pounds of makeup? I know you're not a man. I know you're not a man. Okay? Let me know.
Volleyball team in England, right? And to be honest, guys, sometimes it was a bit tough because I'm living this normal life as a volleyball player and I'm, you know, saying these super controversial things. So sometimes it kind of was a bit awkward. Some of the girls didn't really like it. Some did, you know, it just depended. But one of the girls who was like the nicest to me over the years had she was a diehard feminist. And it made me realize that I don't really care what religion you are. I don't really care what political party you are. I care about how you treat me. That's the most important thing. And so many times people use politics and a religion as a substitute for.
There it is. Look, guys, like live demonstration, shame, insult, guilt, name calling. What's up with all the anger? Hey, listen, join me in a man's world, Alma. Come on this platform. Let's have a conversation right now. Or you're just proving what I think is right. Just rolling over and showing that belly. And now there it is. I'm not insulting you. I'm a big fan of being right. It's great.
For being a good person. And I've been dating a guy for a bit now. And I don't know, he makes me like think a lot. And one of the things that he made me think about is that in the next 10 years of your life, like what is really going to change? You know, like Nick F, right? I'm trying to YouTube, please don't dox, you know. His thought process is we have the wrong people in control.
We do. We have a Zionist occupied government. Like it's clear as day.
Well, even if that's true, in the next 10 years, is that going to change? 10 years from now, I'll be 37. Completely different stage in my life. Is it worth it to not enjoy life and to be worried about that stuff when if that ever changes, it won't really be in my lifetime?
And that okay. And so that's just like that's all I want to say right there. So it won't change. So absolutely, that's why women don't really lead revolutions. That's why women don't make any change in life, because it's just I just want to enjoy life. I just want to enjoy life. Oh, yeah, because comes from a rich family, doesn't have to worry about money, doesn't have to worry about living in reality like the rest of the people. Okay. 10 years is a lot of time. Okay. 10 years you can get a lot done in 10 years. Look at the state of America when Obama got into office in 2008 and started implementing all those crazy liberal policies. Look at from 2008 to 2018. You're going to tell me America in 2018 was better than America in 2008? Look at the state of the red pill community and this masculine renaissance that's been happening. I would say everything started picking up big time in 2019. Okay. 5 years later, here we are in 2024. If we would have had that defeatist mindset, oh, let's just, you know, everything's going to be okay. Everything's fine. And, you know, just enjoy life. Stupid, retarded. We have taken back so much ground. Okay. Look at how tame Pride fucking month was in June. Okay. The will of the people shall not be ignored. Okay. These politicians, these elites, they absolutely, okay, They absolutely are living in fear of us. This is wild. Is this true? Only Tyler Paul says, I stopped following Pearl because since I found out her family is heavily Democratic and she's magically the only Republican person. Wow. I mean, that's like, I don't know. Rich white people who vote Democrat are just so fucking rich. They don't even care. That's right. That's just the bottom line. What is this? 4 guys on watch. Dude's trying to turn it around because he can't back up his opinions with a live audience. What a dork, wasting our time here. Well, you can come on the stream too. Ready when you guys are. Anyways, so people do not attack you unless you're a threat. And you're only a threat if you're going to take something away from someone that they don't want to lose. Okay. Now, this recent assassination attempt on Donald Trump is absolutely an inside job. There is no fucking doubt in my mind that this shit was absolutely an inside job. And I'm going to talk about this right now. Okay. First of all, you have to understand that there is government corruption everywhere. Okay. The last massive shooting event we had in America was the Las Vegas event. Am I correct, guys? Back home in America, run that by me. But I think like the last major politicized and televised shooting event was the Las Vegas event. And there is footage out there. Okay. And there is evidence out there showing that there were multiple gunmen and there were multiple shots being fired, period. Okay. That was a huge, huge blow to these secret agencies that are absolutely doing it because this is what they do. They stage a shooting event, right? And then they go to the fucking government and they're like, okay, we just did the shooting event. Now we need you to like slowly but surely try to disarm the American people through laws and be like, hey, this person shot us, therefore assault rifles should be illegal. And who are the first ones out there to fucking be like, yeah, take away guns. Dumb, miserable, single, fat women who are just so fucking, their life of whoredom backfired on them and they're just miserable. The amount of miserable liberal women in America, it is truly, truly alarming. These women truly are miserable, used up sluts in every sense of the word. In every sense of the word. If you look at Chewy and these pet food stocks, they are skyrocketing. Okay, because nobody wants to marry these bitches. These bitches have no fucking relationship skills. They have endless amounts of problems. They have fucking drug addiction problems. They have alcoholism problems. They are fat as fuck. American women are fat as fucking bitches in the world. They are torturing these poor cats by adopting them. Okay. And they are radicalizing these women to making them a strong voting bloc. Okay. Because it's funny if you listen to fucking what Pearl was saying, right? And she was saying that she was like, oh, like my boyfriend's trying to, boyfriend's changing her opinion. It's so funny because when you start fucking a girl, she's submitting to you physically. And then if you're a real fucking G, you're leading her and guiding her, she's going to start submitting to you in other ways. She's going to start talking like you. She's going to start exercising with you. She's going to start taking care of herself if you take care of yourself. She's going to want to emulate you and be like you. She is going to fall into your frame. That's what she's going to do. Okay. And that's what happens with normal women. But when a woman has been ran through, you guys have to understand the most detrimental thing a woman can do to herself is to let multiple men fuck her and chuck her. Okay. These women are mentally unstable. They have no ability to be a mother. They have no ability to be a fucking proper, like, relationship partner. And that subset of women is growing and growing and growing around the world, quite frankly. Okay. So if you got yourself a good woman, hold on to her because those girls are super, super rare. So I said all that to say this. Okay. The power of masculinity is the most powerful thing in the entire planet. And this is why I hate weak men. Some of my guy friends get upset when I say I hate weak men. And I'm just like, well, you don't get it. You don't get it. Okay. I absolutely hate weak men. If you're a weak man and you're working to be stronger, that's okay. But if you're a weak man, I want nothing to do with you. You are squandering the greatest gift God has ever given all of humanity, to be a man. Okay. You can do pretty much anything if you set your mind to it. That's the power of being a man. And to squander it really just fucking pisses me off. And if you look what's happening in our times, in our culture, testosterone levels are dropping, sperm levels are dropping. Okay. Guys are the biggest pussies at any time in human history right now. They're the massive pussies. Okay. Somebody in chat says, women don't even like weak men who aren't trying to reprove. Yeah, exactly. Everybody hates these fuckers, right? So somebody sent me the fucking Wikipedia of Joan of Arc, and all this fucking bitch earlier that was running her dumb mouth, this Alma girl, it says it's just comedy fucking writes itself. Let me just look here. This is who she's saying. What about Joan? You don't know what you're talking about. Joan of Arc. Okay. After Charles' coronation, Joan participated in the unsuccessful siege of Paris in September of 1429 and the failed siege of La Charite in November. Her role in these defeats reduced the court's faith in her, and in early 1430, organized a company of volunteers, of men, not women, to relieve Compiègne, which had been besieged by the Burgundians, French allies of the English. She was captured by the Burgundians troops on 23rd May. After trying unsuccessfully to escape, she was handed to the English in November. She was put on trial by Bishop Pierre Cauchon on the accusations of heresy, which included blaspheming by wearing men's clothes, acting upon visions that were demonic, and refusing to submit her words and deeds to the judgment of the church. She was declared guilty and burned at the stake on May 30th, 1431, age 19. What a fucking champ! What a champion! Wow! So what revolution did she help? What did she help do? Because all I hear is failure, 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 failure. So what revolution? Alma? Where is Alma? Is she even here? Where is it? Because you're telling me, oh, women's revolution. They've read revolutions. There it is, guys. Sign language. You know why? Little male. There's the insult. Because she was betrayed by cowards like you. Alma, do us a favor. Get on a treadmill and get back into the kitchen, because your opinion is like you, invalid, empty, and lacking logic and reason. Hilarious. Hilarious. That's what I'm talking about right there, guys. Okay, that's diverting from the whole fucking rant. Okay, we're an hour in and I haven't even touched into the fucking topic that I wanted to touch in yet. But like I said, look, for you guys that are actually sitting here and listening, I got to tell you, you guys are the fucking you're the guys that are going to make changes in your life. You're hearing me out and you're going to make changes. And I'm so glad for like dumb women like this who's using this photo from like 1944. Okay, hilarious. She's so angry that her fat little fingers are fucking crushing the fucking keyboard. It's truly, truly, truly hilarious. And there you go. Okay. If she was so smart, how does she not see the betrayal coming? Right? So let's talk about the Trump assassination. So first things first, I'm going to go with my personal thought. Okay. So it's clear that these organizations do not want, Donald Trump as the president. Okay. These organizations of power don't want to lose their power. Okay. And Trump is out here and he's just outing everybody. Okay. Look at what happened to Trump. Look at what happened to Andrew Tate. When they start calling out the bullshit of everything, right? Well, guess what? All of a sudden, bad things start happening. Lawfare, right? Smear campaigns. Russia, right? Impeached twice over bullshit. I mean, has so much fucking cum been squirted into the average person's eyes that they can't see the truth right in front of them? But the majority of the female population in America, yes, the answer is yes, right? Because the majority of them are whores, okay? But it just takes common sense to look at everything and be like, wait a minute. Ever since this man decided that he was going to fucking go and be president, there's been a nonstop media onslaught against this guy. And despite their bullshit, like this fat fucking ugly cunt in the chat, Alma, despite fat ugly cunts like her who are so miserable in their day-to-day lives that they try to smear people. See, she's trying to smear me. This is live. I just love how dumb she is. She doesn't even realize that she's only making my point and helping me educate men for the greater good. Okay. Phenomenal. Dumb people are just the greatest pawns of history, right? These people were smearing the man, attacking this man nonstop, berating this man, yet he is still fucking triumphant. Okay? Here comes the insults again. By the way, how much did you pay for their hair, for that hair implant? So it's actually called a hair transplant. The hairline is not convincing. It was $5,000, 5,000 US dollars. Okay. Illuminati says the fact that Alma needed to look as far as 1400 says it all. And the reality about Alma is she's just sexually frustrated because I'm a multimillionaire. I'm a fucking G. I got status. I got clout. I got everything in the world. And her man pales, if she has a man, which she probably doesn't. That's why women who watch my stream, either they're really cool and they have husbands and they're like really just trying to figure this shit out. Like very, very few of them. And then you got miserable wretches like Alma. So really hilarious. Okay. And I don't, you can't insult me because ultimately I don't care about your opinion, mainly because you're a dumb woman. So like you can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, when I turn my camera off, I'm up here in the fucking 58th floor penthouse. I'm a multimillionaire. I'm fucking sexy. I'm good looking. I got fucking endless amounts of choices for women. You have to go back to your little cubicle slave job and be some miserable fucking cunt who doesn't even know history. So I win. I'm going to give myself a Final Fantasy VII.
Haram!
So let's go to what I think is, I'm going to tell you guys my perspective first. Okay. So my perspective is here. Daniel says she only has peanut butter and a dog. Oh, you better lather up that labia. Alma, here, I'll put the link in the chat here. Look, the link's in the chat right there. Look, I know you have a small woman brain and it's going to be hard for you to figure this out. Okay. But you just click on that link and then put your fat, ugly face on the camera and let's hear your stupid fucking female opinion. And then from there, we'll just continue to laugh at you and you can just continue to be a miserable fucking cunt. How about that? That sounds great to me. Would you want to do it? Hey, Alma, be a man. Be a man about it. Answer the challenge. Come on. It's right there. Answer the challenge. Let's have a conversation. You tell me how you're going to lead the revolution. Because last thing I checked, right? I'm helping lead a revolution. I'm meeting up with guys in real life. I'm changing the fucking world. Me, I am actually changing the world. I am a crucial, massive part of this masculine renaissance that's happening around the world, Alma. And you are a nobody. You're watching me. You actually work for me because you're boosting me in the algorithm right now. Every little chat message, the longer you watch me, you're helping me get out of this shadow ban, Alma. Thank you. Thank you. And if you come to Tokyo, I will grace you with the privilege of allowing you to clean my apartment. So come on down. Save up your shekels. You got this, baby. Okay. Efren says, I don't see those comments either. I don't know. Okay. So let's do. Okay. So this is how the MLD fighting a ghost. No, she's there, bros. She's there. She won't do it. She won't answer the call because she's a coward. Because she's a fucking dumb woman. All right. So this is how it was set up. Okay. So the gunman was here, first of all. Okay. And then the counter snipers were here. So this is, we're going to put the, we're going to put enemy here, make it easy. Enemy sniper. Okay. And then we're going to put counter sniper. And then we're going to put, here is Trump. Okay. So, oh, I don't know if did Mods, did you block her? I still see her shit. I didn't block her. I don't think anybody blocked her. I think some of you guys may not have, you have live chat. You probably have it on top chat. You have to change your settings to live chat. Sometimes top chat doesn't pop in. I'm not reading from Rumble. No. I mean, we have 62 people watching on Rumble, but nobody's really watching. Nobody's commenting. I have 0 comments on Rumble. Only have Billy Patterson, who is my mod. Okay. So here's the deal. So the enemy sniper is here. Okay. And then the counter sniper is here. And then Trump is here. Now, this is what I think is, oh, she's on the Clips channel? Even better. Even better. She's on MLD Clips. If you guys don't know, I'm also live streaming on MLD Clips. So she's one of the 3 people over there, and she's just fighting with me, chat. That's hilarious. So anyways, the counter sniper, they had this motherfucker in their sights, okay? And a couple things too. There were a bunch of people here, okay? And these people here, they had about 2 minutes that they saw the sniper, and they were saying he has a gun, right? He has a gun, he has a gun, he has a gun. All right. Now, when the fucking when the CIA makes a deal or like, you know, enables somebody to do something, they typically always double cross them, right? If you ever watched that movie about the guy who was trafficking all the cocaine in the 80s from Colombia and all South America and like dropping them in Louisiana, whatnot. Tom Cruise played this movie. I forget his name. Is like Barry Weisel, Barry something. But the CIA made a deal with him because Ronald Reagan and his administration were like, we're going to destroy the drugs. We need to, we need the war on drugs, the war on drugs, the war on drugs. AKA, we need more money. We need more tax dollars to fucking just push our goddamn agenda, right? So they had this guy Barry bringing cocaine in on his planes and just dumping this cocaine off in America, and it was being distributed, right? Now, yeah, the movie American Made. What was his name, Billy? Drop that in the chat, please. Billy, you're the best. Thank you so much. And this guy was bringing in cocaine. He was doing the CIA's dirty work for him, right? And then at the end of the whole thing, when the whole thing got busted, because they were like trying to like, we got to fucking fight the commies. And then they found out that they were actually training the fucking commies and everything. Barry Seal. There it is, Billy. Thanks so much. Barry Seal. Okay. So with Barry Seal, and Alan M., you're trying to join the stream, but you don't have a fucking mic or anything. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm kicking you off of the fucking back room. What are you doing, you idiot? That was for Alma to come on. Okay. Which she's not. She's a woman. So anyways, the CIA double-crossed him and killed him at the end, right? They hired him. He made millions and millions of dollars, and then they fucking killed him. All right. The CIA always double crosses the people that they enlist for help 9 times out of 10, unless the people who are enlisted by the CIA have some fucking dirt or have some kind of leverage. Okay. So I think, so this kid was, first of all, this kid was 20 years old. 20 years old. Okay. You're going to tell me a 20-year-old kid is just randomly going to be like, you know what? It's time for me to kill the president of the United States. In addition to that, he has no social media and no digital footprint whatsoever. Okay. Fucking, are you? And I'm just supposed to sit here and believe this. Okay. Second of all, this counter sniper had eyes on the fucking enemy. Okay. He had eyes on the enemy. And it was a clear line of sight too. So this is my personal conspiracy theory. Okay. Whatever, judge me, whatever you think, whatever the case may be. All right. He had clear line of sight. So this is what I think. The thing is, I think what they wanted to do was, this guy was in on it. The counter sniper. Okay. They in on it, inside on it. Okay. And the plan was, he was supposed to shoot Trump and hit him. And as soon as he killed Trump, the counter sniper was supposed to kill him. So that way there is no evidence. Okay. That bullet should have hit Trump. This is seriously a fucking act of God. This is truly an act of God, the universe, whatever the case may be. Trump turned his head the very moment that the bullet hit him. Okay. Cameron, thank you so much. He says counter sniper was not Secret Service. I know. I think the counter sniper was in on it. I personally think the counter sniper was in on it because he's supposed to shoot, and then he has a small window, and he's supposed to kill this guy. And that way you have no evidence. This guy's in it. This guy, we got to watch out and see if this guy dies. If this guy dies, absolutely an inside job. Absolutely an inside job. Okay. But he missed. Okay. Yeah. And then Jay, I think the same thing. He says he saw the guy, you can tell, because he looked up and he looked down, and then you could hear the fucking shots firing. Now, there's another thing. There's a couple things that were fucking really, really creepy. Okay. Really creepy. And I have a bunch of them here. So let's talk about that, shall we? The second, I have a bunch of information. I have a whole thing here. First off, let's just have a quick laugh, shall we? Okay. The biggest, baddest, highest budget security agency on the planet, a slightly sloped roof. Really? That's what I'm supposed to fucking believe? I'm just supposed to believe that the most heavily funded agency that is dedicated to protect the president of the United States, all right, that they just, we just made a mistake, sorry. Okay. So now take a look at this. Now, Matt Walsh, he tweeted about this, and take a look here. He got community notes, but it's still good. It's still good. Okay, take a look. All right. So, guys, there's nothing strange going on here. The 20-year-old shooter had never used social media or posted a single thing on the internet, ever. And his phone cannot be accessed because it has a password which our government's best hackers cannot bypass. That's all normal stuff. Okay. And now they say, since the tweet is published, law enforcement has successfully gained access to the Trump rally suspect's phone. Okay. The investigation is still ongoing. Yeah, the same people that investigated January 6th and Las Vegas shooting. We're glad we have America's best on it. Okay. Really ecstatic about that. Okay. Now, taking a look here, this is our boy we played the other day. The ginger. But actually, real quick, before we go down this path, okay, I just want to show you that one quick clip from Matt Walsh. Okay. Now, secondly, take a look here And I want to show you that this is stuff. This came out 15 minutes ago by the most credible journalist in the entire planet. The Wall Street Journal, 15 hours ago, decided to put out debunking conspiracy theories around Trump's assassination attempt. Everybody knows that the mainstream media is a propaganda machine. If you sit around and watch the news, listen, if you watch any fucking news, you're an incompetent shit if you believe these things. Okay. I don't even watch the news. I don't even watch the fucking weather. Okay. Because you know why? I'm a grown man. I got LASIK on my eyes in 2019. I could look into the sky and be like, oh shit, that's a cloud. It might fucking rain today. Or hey, it's sunny today. I don't need to take an umbrella. Oh, what's that white stuff falling out of the sky? Oh, that's snow. Okay. I guess I got to put on a jacket. Why people watch the news is beyond me. It really is beyond me because it's all fake. It's all fucking gay. It's all goddamn psyop. It's not real. When are you going to snap out of this shit and wake up? Okay. So let's see what the fucking fake news is having to say about this.
In the immediate aftermath of the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, misinformation and conspiracy.
I love this one, by the way. Look at this bitch right here is just the most useless Secret Service agent. She's the one that was just hiding behind everybody to protect herself, grabbing these men by their jackets. Great work there. Great work.
Immediate aftermath of the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, misinformation and conspiracy theories spread rapidly online. It took authorities roughly 8 hours to publicly confirm the identity of the gunman because he was not carrying ID. This allowed ample time for unfounded theories about the gunman's identity to spread widely. As reports of
and just so you know, you hear all the spooky music. This is supposed to be like everything is engineered to manipulate your perception. Everything is engineered to trick you, to make you feel like, you know, whatever they want you to feel. So the spooky music and shit, don't that's part of the fucking con. That is part of the fucking con.
The shooter's name began to surface, and the FBI confirmed his identity as Thomas Matthew Crooks. Many on social media began posting a photo of someone they thought was the shooter. But this image was incorrect. The person who was actually in the photos responded on X, posing as the real shooter and mocking those who shared images of him.
My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong guy.
This guy is such a fucking weasel of a man. You could just tell this guy has, if you looked at this guy's hard drive, I would not be shocked if you found like sick fucking child porn or weird pornography on that. Normal men don't fucking have these kind of mannerisms. They don't grow their hair that long. They don't have these fucking weird little hipster glasses. This is a guy that doesn't get pussy. And when a guy doesn't get pussy, their mind starts to go to a bad place if they're not fucking, you know, if they're not actual like in monk mode or just actually trying to like fucking get their life on order. And this kid right here, 20 years old, like he's been growing that hair for a while, bro. This guy is far off the deep end.
Still, screenshots and edited clips of the video spread widely as though it were a message from the real shooter. Another widespread conspiracy theory shared by would-be internet sleuths claimed that a dark spot on Trump's chest in a photo was proof he had been shot in the chest and had been saved by a bulletproof vest. Photos of the same moment show there is no bullet hole in his jacket. Trump later released a statement saying he was shot in the ear. This unfounded theory was viewed millions of times after being shared by several popular accounts.
Oh, when you're ready, on you. Ready, move!
This same moment also fueled conspiracy theories that the shooting was staged. In one post viewed millions of times, an ex-user claimed if there were actual danger, the Secret Service would not have allowed Trump to remain a target after shots were fired. Former Secret Service agents the journal spoke to said the agents around the former president were acting in a way that was consistent with the agency's protocol.
Hold on, your head is bloody. So we gotta move to the bus.
They moved quickly to surround him, and then worked together effectively to move him from the stage once it was safe to do so. The rush to establish a motive for the shooting also led to viral misinformation. Ex-users claimed the video of a man shouting hateful comments about Republicans was of the shooter.
This is all just disinformation. That's all it is. They're just trying to confuse you more.
In reality, the video is of an Arizona State University student reacting to Trump's acquittal after his impeachment trial in 2020. Crooks was still in high school at the time in Pennsylvania.
Thomas Crooks.
This video of Bethel Park High School's commencement ceremony
Come on.
shows him graduating.
Okay, come on. You're this.
This video of Bethel Park High School's
You telling me this guy had a grand plan at 20 years old? He's like, you know what? I'm gonna get a rifle, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna fucking take out Donald Trump. This fucking nerd, this dork figured out, and he moved the ladder. This fucking kid can't even pick up a fucking ladder. This guy dodged Secret Service. This guy dodged the police. Has everybody lost their fucking mind? Is everybody a complete fucking fucking idiot? And I know the answer. The answer is yes. Okay. This child. When you're good at reading people, I'm gonna make this guy full screen. Okay. When you're good at reading people and you're good at sizing people up, you see this? This is a guy, you could tell he has a submissive look to him. All right. This is a person who is easily controlled. Now, I think personally that they fucking MK Ultra this kid or something, because the CIA has been documenting the fact that they've been using MK Ultra and mind control protocols since the 1960s. Okay. Listen, if we were able to fucking drop massive nuclear bombs and wipe Hiroshima and Nagasaki off the fucking map in the 1940s, we had access to obliterating technology. You're telling me 80 years later, we don't have some fucking mind-blowing fucking weapons of fucking mind control and shit? You really just don't think that at all? Why do you think he was choosing? He can't shoot. I mean, you know, you gotta get with what you can. I think that they just top priorities, they get fucking mentally weak people, and then they fucking do it. Because you're gonna tell me this kid in the year 2024 has no social media? Guys, who do you know that has no social media and never had any social media? I was dating a girl recently, right? And she showed me when she was 14, 15, and 16, she was putting out TikToks that were getting millions of views. She's 19 now, but she has been on social media since she was 14, 15, and 16, putting out fucking TikToks. I saw this shit. I couldn't even believe it. And I'm supposed to believe that this kid never had a Snapchat, never had a TikTok, never had an Instagram, never had a Facebook, never had a Twitter, never had a YouTube channel. Didn't even fucking have a LinkedIn. And I'm supposed to believe that? I'm supposed to sit here and believe that shit. These guys' parents were behavioral therapists. You ever notice that all the school shooters, their parents are either involved in psychology or they're taking some kind of psychiatric drugs? Have you ever noticed that? Like pretty much almost every fucking school shooter in American history, they're taking some kind of psychiatric drugs. And that's more here, right here. White Lotus 04. This is what I'm talking about. He says it all got scrubbed when they recruited him. That's why. That I believe. That I believe. Okay. Oh, there you go. He had a Discord, but it mysteriously got deleted. Oh, geez, wonder what happened there. Just like remember the terrorists that recently attacked in Russia? Okay, those are totally sent by the CIA. There were 4 terrorists that went in that mall in Russia and like just fucking obliterated people. They got an anonymous message on Telegram, and it started telling them like, "Hey, we're gonna give you this money. We want you to do this. We're gonna pay you money. You're gonna pick up the weapons here, and then we want you to go and do this fucking shit here." That was absolutely the fucking CIA. The CIA, the FBI, somebody that was one of these fucking shadow organizations that were doing that, because what Putin is doing is not in America's best interests. And they want to fucking have war. They want Ukraine to join NATO, and they want to make, because America is a war-driven economy. We have been in non-stop war since we left fucking World War II. World War II, we went from World War II to Korea. We went from Korea to Vietnam. Vietnam was a long-ass fucking nightmare. And then we went to, what was it? Guys, forgive me, my military guys, I'm sorry, but it was like Operation Iraqi Freedom, and then like Desert Storm, and then we had fucking, from that we went to September 11th, and then we were getting involved in Afghanistan, all this shit. And then guess who gets into office? Donald Trump, the first president to not start a new war under his administration. And guess what? They cheated the election. Biden got back into office, and guess what? Back to business as usual. Now we got a war in Ukraine. Now we got to fucking send war and do all that shit in Ukraine. Yeah, thank you, Adam. This is Panama, Grenada, Somalia, the Gulf War, Desert Storm. Endless wars. Endless wars. Okay? That's what they want. They want endless wars because they make money. Because and I believe it was Dwight Eisenhower that said, like, when he was leaving his presidency, he was like, beware of the military industrial complex. All they fucking do is rage war. Okay? American people. Yeah, exactly. There we go. There you go. Tracy Douglas, my man. Fucking, we hit you with a wow. Great job. He says, great. Last thing Eisenhower said was to beware the war industrial complex. Absolutely. The military industrial complex. Okay. So this kid, you're telling me this kid looks like a victim, bro. This kid doesn't have malicious intent in him. This kid was used. He was used by fucking some organization to try and kill Trump. That is the fucking, I will die on that statement. You're not going to tell me this fucking kid radicalized himself. How did he get radicalized? If he's not radicalized, people write about it. They talk about it. It becomes their life. Okay. You know why they didn't release that transgender shooter who fucking murdered everybody? Because it went against their transgender narrative. Like, oh, trans people are just victims and blah, 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 blah. Oh, really? Where's that fucking dude's manifesto? We can't release it because of public safety. Oh, really? I'm supposed to sit here and believe this shit? And I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you this now. Do not get blackpilled. The way we win is by but we have to change the collective consciousness. We have to change the collective consciousness. And the hatred for governments is growing around the world, and there's nothing they can do to stop it because they're treacherous. They're fucking evil. They're pieces of shit. That's the truth of all governments. And the people running these governments don't care about people. They don't want to do the right thing. These career politicians, all they want to do is use the benefits of being a politician to get as much money, sex, status, and power as possible. Period. End of everything. That's it. Okay? A Boogie's analysis says kids in his rifle class said he was awful shot and it didn't make the rifle team at school. He went from a millimeter away from deleting Trump on his own. Yeah, okay. And I'm a Nigerian prince. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. Let's continue.
Commencement ceremony shows him graduating in 2022. X did not respond to a request for comment. Some of the original posts no longer appear on the platform, and others have been tagged with community notes from other X users correcting the posts. But misinformation continues to spread rapidly.
Misinformation, that's rich coming from the Wall Street Journal. Let's check the comments. Large noise. Yeah, exactly. Loud noises is the largest misinformation. Gotta love the truth. You always find the truth in the comment section. And that's why I start censoring that too. You know, if you look at the Wall Street Times, Wall Street Journal, they always censor comments. Or they just turn them off. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at that. So I got a couple more clips here. All right. Now here's a different video. This came out. This one has far less views. And this guy, this is a grunge. They say things that don't make sense about the Trump assassination. Take a look at this.
Went unnoticed, unheeded warnings, and missteps by a sniper that went unnoticed, unheeded warnings, and missteps by law enforcement. There's a lot about the assassination attempt on Donald Trump that just doesn't add up. On Saturday, June 13, 2024, former U.S. President Donald Trump stood in front of a crowd of supporters in Butler, Pennsylvania, when a series of cracks were heard through the air. Trump grabbed his ear as he and the crowd ducked down. From there, Trump's security detail ushered him off stage, bleeding, his fist raised to the air. Trump survived an assassination attempt, but his would-be killer didn't. Secret Service shot and killed suspect 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks on the scene. Reuters notes he fired an AR-15 semi.
This kid, you're telling me this fucking kid, this is the kid who decided, you know what? I'm going to take down Donald Trump. I'm going to do it. Wearing an American flag shirt, too, on top of that.
Like 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks on the scene. Reuters notes he fired an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle from a nearby roof. 2 people were injured and 1 person died. Investigations into the assassination attempt are ongoing. According to available information, Crooks was a resident of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, and a registered Republican. In 2021, he reportedly donated $15 to Act Blue, a Democratic political action committee. As the BBC notes, he graduated from high school the following year in 2022. His firearm reportedly belonged to his father. Beyond these basic facts, information is scarce, including Crooks' motivations. That said, certain things about the assassination attempt stand out as inconsistent. As the New York Post reports, multiple witnesses allege that they saw Crooks on the roof and tried to tell police, who did not act. In a BBC interview, one of these witnesses said that Crooks was visible for several minutes. He added that several attendees were pointing to Crooks and trying to get the attention of the Secret Service. The witness also alleged this about the Secret Service.
They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
However, the witness also admitted that Crooks probably went unnoticed by the Secret Service because of the slope of the roof where he was laying down.
He was behind where they could see.
On X, another witness described seeing Crooks on top of one of the buildings. He noted law enforcement was made aware. While human error is a possibility, it does come off as troublesome that members of the crowd report seeing Crooks in the open while Secret Service and local police couldn't. One of the witnesses raised another unusual point about the assassination attempt. This person wrote on X, "Why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here?" Looking at the BBC's picture of the event area, Trump's stage was located in front of 3 side-by-side buildings with sloped triangular roofs. There's another smaller building kitty corner to the stage area, and a larger factory on the other side past some trees. While Crooks took fire from the factory, the furthest of all available roofs, the 400-foot distance between that roof and Trump's stage was certainly within range for an assailant with a rifle to make a fatal shot. ABC News reports that the Secret Service is currently following this exact line of questioning. Crooks, as it turns out, was wearing gray camouflage while remaining as still as possible once in position. The distance at which he fired, meanwhile, is the distance that U.S. Army recruits have to demonstrate capable marksmanship by hitting a human-sized target with an M16, a military weapon comparable to Crooks' AR rifle. And after Crooks fired several shots, the Secret Service counter-sniper team shot and killed him. In other words, it stands to reason that Trump's protective detail could have had a visual of the unguarded roof and range of Trump's stage and taken note of a security threat.
I mean, come on. Come on. Really? It just, we're going to continue to. Here's another thing too. I'm seeing there's like 70 something of you guys on Rumble, but the chat is dead. Are you motherfuckers dead over there? Or I'm typing to you guys in the chat. Do you guys not see this? Let me know. I'm literally like, I'm asking you fuckers are here. No chat. Nothing says 68 viewers. Yo, bots or what? Because are you guys just all passively watching on Rumble? Let me know. Because I'm trying to get to the bottom of all this shit. Anyways. Parts Unknown says, I'm here, nigga. Thank you for being here, bro. Let me give you one of these. What happened is Trump loses? It doesn't matter because it's just going to red pill more people. If Trump loses, it is clearly they scammed the first fucking election. The 2020 election was scammed. Look at the fucking documentary. Was it called 2000 Mules or something like that? mail-in ballots. The majority of the mail-in ballots were all for fucking Joe Biden. Are you kidding me? This guy, Joe Biden, was the most popular president and got the most popular votes in the history of fucking every American history, more than Obama. Joe Biden got more votes than Obama. And I'm supposed to believe that. Okay? I'm supposed to believe that. Okay? Look at the electoral map. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you. Electoral map history. By this fucking weird, creepy pedophile guy that runs this shit, Nate Silver. Well, the guy's a real creepo. Okay, so take a look here. This is the history. Okay. Shout out to Chief Rocka over on Rumble, and then Kyle as well. Watch on YouTube, but just hit the like button. Thanks. I didn't even ask you guys fucking to smash the like on YouTube, and we have like 107 plus likes. So I love you guys all. Thank you so much. Smash the like button if you can. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere, boys. I'll figure this shit out. I'm not going anywhere. Donald Trump gives me the inspiration to keep going despite all the fucking bullshit, all the cheating, all the shadow banning, all the unfair advantages that these fucking losers have, and they're still fucking losers because that's a loser's legacy to lose. I'm not going fucking anywhere. I'm 38 years old. Donald Trump is 40 fucking years older than me and still crushing it. I'm going to be just like that. I am not going anywhere. I know what I'm doing is right. I'm helping people. I'm doing the right fucking thing, and I am going nowhere. I will figure this out. I will overcome this. I will triumph. Okay, these streams will have thousands of people in the future. Mark my fucking words, and mark them right now on fucking July 16, 2024. Mark my fucking words. This channel will have thousands of live stream viewers, and I'll figure this fucking shit out. I will not stop until I fucking die. I will fucking figure this shit out. Mark my words. Okay, I hope I act as a source of inspiration for you guys, because I'm not giving up. Okay, so here's the electoral map in 2016, where Donald Trump won with 304 electoral votes versus Hillary Clinton's 227. Okay, and Donald Trump got 62 million, or basically 63 million. They claim, I think they were fucking scamming the election back then too. They were claiming that she got more with popular votes, 65,853,000 votes, right? But Donald Trump won because of the Electoral College, right? Now, go to 2020. Joe Biden got 81 million votes. Okay, so he won the popular vote and he also won the Electoral College. All right, are you kidding me? This guy who can't even fucking string a sentence together. All right, and then look at this guy. Okay, Barack Obama, 69 million votes in 2008. Okay. Some of the highest fucking presidential votes. I think he got the most votes in any president ever because he was the first ever black president, right? Yeah, that's the truth. Shut up and take my money. Shout out to the donation, dude. Appreciate you. I'll read that in a second, my brother. So Barack got 69 million, and then his second go around, he actually lost 4 million votes, and shit Romney lost to him. That was a terrible candidate. Shit Romney should not have been. That's what I called him. Shit Romney. He should not have been a fucking Republican candidate. That guy is a fucking weirdo. But Obama won by massive. And the main reason Obama won, guys, let's be honest, it was because he was black. It was because he was he was the first black president, and everybody didn't want to be racist. White guilt is real out there. Like, okay, it's time to give a black person a chance. So fucking like the exact opposite of being racist. Like, oh, let's give somebody like Obama was a DEI hire. Let's be honest. Okay, he was an incompetent president, and America started taking a turn for the worse from 2008. Okay, he re-won election campaign in 2012, and then Donnie J came through and got 62 mil, right? And then look at this. And Donald also in 2020, he got 74 million. So he got more votes than Obama in both of his fucking in Obama's both of his fucking presidential runs. And you're trying to tell me that dude, the Fulton County situation in Georgia, completely like fucking suspicious as fuck. Pennsylvania, when they had the voting amount of numbers on the screen on the mainstream media, and then suddenly they changed screens and like the votes were changed. Like Trump was at top, and then Biden was at the bottom, and then the numbers switched. They're like, oh, okay, it looks like Joe Biden is taking leave, and they just switched the fucking numbers. Okay, Arizona, Maricopa County, all the fucking shit around the election, the fraud with Kerry Lake as well. If you don't think that this is happening, you're a fucking idiot. You are a moron. You are a stupid fucking moron. I mean, you know why you're a stupid fucking moron? Because you trust the government, and you deserve to suffer. All those people who took the vaccine, I don't give a shit. You're stupid. You're a weak person. You're a weak man. You're a weak woman, and you made a fear-based decision, and you decided to trust the number one person who hates you the most, the government. So if you get cancer, you fucking die, whatever the case may be, hey, I hope you learned your lesson, because you're a fucking idiot. Wake up, okay? These people hate you. They fucking despise you. The governments hate you. All these sick, weird pedophiles and weirdos in the government and the fucking big tech and all that shit, they despise you. They hate you, okay? They absolutely are disgusted by you, and they want you dead. That's the fucking truth. They want you locked up in a cage, okay? This bitch is so dumb. What are you still doing here, you dumb fucking cunt? You took the vaccine too? Has so much cum been squirted in your fat fucking eyes that you can't even see the truth right in front of you? I have been leading the anti-vaccine charge since day one. To go to Colombia.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Facts. You took the vaccine, got the screenshots, liar. Okay, well, okay. Listen, I know you took like a Cheeto break to go and fucking stuff your fat face, but go ahead. Here, I'll do it again for you. I'll do it again. Here you go. Here's the link in the chat, Alma. Come on up. Come on. Come on up. Come on up. Be a man, Alma. Be a man. Be a man. Man up. What's the matter, bitch? You don't have the balls? You don't have the balls to come on the stream? Huh? You don't have the balls? You don't have the manhood? You don't have the masculinity? You don't have the fucking courage and strength? It's right here. Click. I'll let you fucking show your screenshot. Show your fucking screenshot. Come on. Alma is probably a dude. This is probably a dude, honestly. Women are not that. I mean, it's probably a fucking dude, honestly, because I clicked. They did click the link, and then the name said Alan. So this person is pretty fucking stupid. So this is most likely a dude who's fucking loser, who just. And then again, when I confront him face to face, oh, so what's up? You got something to say? Because you were talking all that shit online. Every fucking time I confront somebody face to face, it's hilarious. It is hilarious. It is so rewarding for me when I confront somebody face to face. It is so rewarding for me to watch them break down and be like, "Oh man, whoa, bro, it was just a joke, man. Why are you taking it so seriously?" I'm like, "Oh, now we're comedians, huh? Because you were talking gangster online. Now we're comedians. Now we got jokes, huh? Oh, well, give me your routine. Let's hear it. Oh, man, just calm down. Calm down. It's hilarious. Hilarious, bro. We got a donation. JM, just make $2 super chat. Just wanted to make sure you saw my message in the chat. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Can I scroll up? The chat's been rocking and rolling. Let me go read that real quick. Oh, okay. I think I just saw it. Wait. I'm scrolling. Wait, I did see it. I just scrolled past it. Hold on. Oh, okay. Here we go. Thank you. You said John, you are a good man. I respect that you're self-made, came from the trenches. You have the best hero's journey story, and I'm glad you give back to men. You were one of us at the time and still need. I'm still one of you guys, bro. I'm still one of you guys. Please tell me what content creator will rent a house out in Orlando, fill it with everybody, organize the food, organize the menus, organize the education, and then sit there and hang out with you guys all day, put the gloves on, fight with you guys, and help teach and answer every question you have. Make sure everybody who has a question gets us completely, there's no stone left unturned. Like we help every single guy. Please name the content creator. Okay? Please name it. Name the content creator that does that. Name a content creator that actually listens to you and helps you out and has conversations with you and has communities and shit. Please, because the majority of these fucking guys are cloud chasers. Where? Please let me know. Okay. Thought so. Let's go back to regularly scheduled programs. So here's funny too, right? This is just from Australia News, and this was pretty interesting too. Take a look at this. They fact check him pretty hard.
That pierced his right ear as he gets up with blood smeared on his face. Look what happened. This horrific act has just deepened an already huge divide in the United States of America. But if you're following media outlets like CNN today, well, you would have thought that Donald Trump had a fall. Look at this headline. Secret Service rushed Trump off stage.
I already covered this on my assassination video, but let's just let the Australian News follow in my footsteps.
After he falls at rally. Falls. It was an assassination attempt. He's not Joe Biden that doesn't know how to stand up. And that's not a one-off headline. This morning, I was looking at my phone and I was taking screenshots because even though it's CNN, I still couldn't believe it. The next headline I saw, Trump injured in incident at rally. Incident. That's really what they wanted to go with when the man who's been president before and he's running again was just shot. Images, you can see the...
So they're calling out the bullshit. I mean, like I said, it's all there. It's all fucking coordinated. They are doing their damnedest. They are doing their fucking damnedest. Okay. Now take a look at this too. Now I am willing to bet that this is absolutely due to incompetence by the Secret Service, namely the woman in charge, because she's a fucking fat moron. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's a complete disgrace, and she refuses to step down, even though she should. If she had any dignity, she would. But she's a woman, and she's a DEI hire. She used to fucking be the security of Pepsi Cola. And can you believe Joe Biden gave this fucking cunt an award just for the sake of giving her an award? Can you believe that? He gave this bitch an award. Christy Cheadle, right? I think it's her name, Christy Cheadle. No, what is her name? Head of Secret Service. Is it Kimberly? I think it's Kimberly Cheadle. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Because you know why? They got to do the whole fucking, we got to be diversity. They hired this bitch. You know why? So they can get more women who are just fucking retards who believe this, they're easily this deceived. Like, oh, he gave a woman a position as a head of Secret Service. It's time for a woman to do the job. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay. This bitch. Okay. Hilarious. Okay. And, Joe Biden gave her a presidential rank for exceptional performance. Doesn't even say why. Just in 2021, he gave her a fucking award. And then 2022, he announced that she was going to be the head of the Secret Service. Okay. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Just retarded. Absolutely retarded. She was in the Secret Service, then she left, then she came back. And he's just like, look, okay, just because you're a fucking lesbian doesn't mean you're competent to do the job. I don't know what the fuck this is all about. Okay. in addition to that, so the Trump team was like, yo, we need more Secret Service. We need more Secret Service. You're sending fucking $80 billion to Israel. You're sending $80 fucking billion to Ukraine. Can you put a team of 10 people around me that are making $100,000 a fucking year? Can you drop $1 million on me while you send billions to protect fucking Israel, Ukraine, and whatever fucking foreign aid bullshit there's going on? Okay, please let me know. Can somebody just help me out here? Because I want to know. Sorry, I had to make a note of something I just noticed. Anyways, take a look at this here. The Secret Service had a full 2 minutes of people screaming at them and saying, this guy has a gun, this guy has a gun, this guy has a gun. Take a look here.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there. See him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And still I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look. There he is.
Easy, because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher than if it happened. We have the strongest border ever. In recorded history, we had the best border. In fact,
and this is honestly like, this is why people are shit, quite frankly, because personally, this is why I always keep a gun on me in America. I'm not getting caught in no fucking false flag attack. Okay. I am never getting caught in some false flag attack. I always have my Glock on me. And I assure you, if some shit's going to go down and I see some suspicious motherfucker on a roof or something like that, I'm fucking blowing his goddamn brains out. Okay. Cause I'm not risking my life and the life of people around me. If I was at that fucking rally, I would have been, dude, if me and my dudes were at that fucking rally, okay, I would have been like, guys, we need to fucking rush over there right now. Boost me up on top of the fucking roof. And let's get this son of a bitch. But it's normies, man. I mean, you can't expect much of normies, but look how much fucking time again. I'm going to rewind this. Look at this shit. Pay attention. So the left side video is them filming this guy climbing around, this 20-year-old rogue lone wolf operative. Okay. This guy. And then you can see on the right-hand side, Trump's speech. And then they're absolutely connected.
he was doing his job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be some beautiful place with the borders, ocean.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there. See him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And still I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And
There he is.
easy, because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher than if it happened. We have the strongest border ever. In recorded history, we had the best border. In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know if they can do it. Do you guys have access to that chart that I love so much? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you? Because these teleprompters are so damn boring. I try and explain that. Oh, there's it. Wow. You guys are doing it. They're getting better with time. My guys, take a look at that chart. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the big red arrow, right? So that's when I left office. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to read this, you can see.
So there's the shots. Now take a look at this. Okay, I'm not some fucking sniper expert or something like this, but this shit right here. Okay, this guy right here. It doesn't make sense to me. And I could be wrong. And if there's anybody military expert watching me, I know some of you guys are veterans watching me right now. Okay. Actually, let me get off the screen. Let me just fucking. All right. Look. Listen to the sounds. So this guy, what is he looking at? And it doesn't make sense. He's looking at something. He looks up and then he looks back down and he makes his shot. Looks up there.
I hope he's turning this way. Be careful, guys.
It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Trust me, I want to be wrong, and there is probability that I could be wrong. But look at this.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you
look at this guy right here. How did he just spot him out of nowhere? Like, how did you not? Oh, you heard a did you see a muzzle flash? You probably didn't. How did you kill this guy so fucking quickly without knowing where he was? I want to be wrong. If there's anybody in the chat that has military experience, sniper experience, whatever the case may be, let me know. Okay? But how the fuck did this guy shoot and then automatically they're like, oh, wait, he's on that roof over there. So we and boom, kill him immediately. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
I hope he's turning this way. Be careful, guys.
Is this verified? He said he saw the sniper before with a rangefinder and was told to stand down prior. I saw that I saw that this was on 4chan, but that was obviously debunked. But do you have verified information regarding that? Let me know.
We got breaking news. Coming in. Shots fired. Seems to be shots fired at the Trump rally. Is he okay? We need to go live right now. We are live right now at the Trump rally. We don't know if President Trump has been shot. We know he hit the ground. We do not know if President Trump has been shot. He's up. He's up. Shots are still continuing to be fired. He's giving a thumbs up, everybody. He's giving a thumbs up.
I'm sorry. You can call me conspiracy theories. You can call me crazy. You can call me whatever the case may be. But look at what our government did when they injected all those black people in the 60s with STDs to test them. Okay. Look at what the government has done. They're the history of evil and quite fucking just evil from these cocksucking pieces of shit in power, you know? It just doesn't make any logical sense for them not to do this shit. Okay, this is not an act of a lone gunman. Okay, this is the 20-year-old kid just decided to fucking put on some camo and fucking get his gun and go out and shoot Donald Trump. Are you fucking kidding me? And then look, here's another perspective here. This is an actual sniper. Just listen here. This is pretty interesting.
What's going on, everybody? I'm here to tell you why the shooting of President Donald Trump yesterday, without a doubt in my mind, was a planned and coordinated attack on the president inside our government, our local agency, or police force. Here's why. My name is Matthew Murphy, and I am a retired Green Beret, retired from this Special Forces group, but I'm also a level 1 sniper, which means that I have graduated the highest level of training for snipers that you can do in special operations. We're trained, I'm going to avoid confidential or classified terminology. We're trained in assassinations and counter assassinations for the very reason, case in point, yesterday, the shooting of President Donald Trump. So, first of all, anywhere the president's going to go, there are teams from the Secret Service that go out days, if not weeks, if not months, before the president will ever be at that spot. And they do a site security assessment. And they do that with the local police forces and agencies to ensure that every potential security threat or vulnerability is secured and, of course, protected against. Now, this is done way before Donald Trump will ever get there, and they know every place that the president will be, and the sniper team especially is responsible for ensuring that no one can take a shot at the president. Now, that does not mean that the sniper team just sets up with their guns and scans the crowd and shoots. No, what they do, the most important thing they do pre-Donald Trump showing up, is within a 360-degree environment of that podium of the president, they ensure that there is not a place that is open that will be accessible by someone with a rifle to take a shot at the president. So they make sure those places are barricaded off, inaccessible, and heavily guarded, so there is no way you are going to get to the place where you can even shoot the president with a rifle before the president shows up. Then they scan the crowd and those places of the rifle just in case by some miracle you do. Now, you're not going to tell me, I don't care who you are, don't listen to the media, nonsense anyways, I think most of us know that by now, that some 20-year-old kid that looks like he played Dungeons and Dragons in his mom's basement is trained on a gun, especially a sniper rifle like that, is a registered Republican, and then can access anywhere near the vicinity of that crowd, of that event, with him not dressed in a uniform and that sniper rifle. He was wearing American flag t-shirt and pants, and he had a rifle. You're going to tell me that that kid went through all this levels of security, somehow got into the closest building to the president, then accessed the rooftop of the closest building to the president, then had the time to unpack his rifle, lay down in the prone, and then take 5 to 8 well-aimed shots at the president before he was decisively engaged by the Secret Service's counter sniper teams or a local police department. I don't know who they were, most likely police. You're going to tell me all that happened and a 20-year-old kid did that without it being heavily planned, coordinated, and people on the inside making it happen? There's absolutely no way possible that that kid was able to get up there and take those shots at the president without a lot of internal help. So someone in that local or some people inside that local police department, agencies, or Secret Service is compromised and is a threat to our president. So we need to stop worrying about that damn shooter and start worrying about who allowed this shit to happen. And President Trump, if you need an American to protect you who's actually good at sniping and stopping this crap, give me a call. I'll do it for free. Everybody have a good day. God bless.
I'm not buying the story, and you're not going to make me buy it. I mean, it's just, and then, like I said, I think I have a clip. Yeah, here, this is a great clip by Adam Carolla, and when he's interviewing Tucker Carlson, and look what he says, and it just makes total sense too.
Going to let Trump be president.
They protested him. They called him names. He won anyway. They impeached him twice on ridiculous pretenses. They fabricated a lot about what happened on January 6th in order to impeach him again. It didn't work. He came back. Then they indicted him. It didn't work. He became more popular. Then they indicted him 3 more times, and every single time his popularity rose. So if you begin with criticism, then you go to protest, then you go to impeachment, now you go to indictment, and none of them work. What's next? Graph it out, man. We're speeding toward assassination. Permanent Washington, both parties have decided that there's something about Trump that's so threatening to them, they just can't have it. They're putting him on trial in March of next year in the J6 case, which basically consists of trying to send him to prison for the rest of his life for complaining about the last election. That's literally what it is. Again, if this were happening in Moldova, the State Department would issue an all-hands-on-deck order to let the world know this is not a legitimate government.
So, like I said, what's going on there is they're trying their damnedest. They're trying to lawfare. They're trying everything. Okay, but the reality is, like, you know, it really is reigniting my faith in God. It really, really, really is. Okay. Here's something that was just sent to me by Billy. I'm going to play this live right now. This is by Dan Dongino, who is heavily banned and blocked everywhere. So you know that this is probably legitimate. Let's take a look at this. And this is just more bullshit. Brother is the wrong word to use there, my friend, because a woman is the head of fucking the Secret Service, and everybody knows, bro. Women and accountability are like fucking oil and water. Okay, the queens of not taking accountability, the queens of not taking accountability, the queens of gaslighting, the queens of dodging it left and right. Okay, you fucking yeah, right. Oh, okay, my bad. No audio? Weird. Okay. Good call. Here we go. Yo, StreamYard, you're such a fucking... Okay, tell me, can you hear it now? There's no audio? That's so fucking weird. Why is there no audio? I'm literally clicking share audio. Let me try this. How about this one? Dude, what the fuck is going on, man? One second, guys. I'm literally clicking like everything that... Still no audio? Are you serious? Dude. Bro, what in the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm going to show you guys what's going on. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Like, it just sounds low. Is the tab muted? No, I'm hearing what this guy's saying. What in the fuck is happening? All right. Some of you guys are saying you do hear it. Some of you guys are saying you don't hear it. Why is somebody saying stream eliminated? Are you guys... What? What is wrong with you? Jason, why are you saying stream eliminated? Okay. This is it. Like, literally maximum volume. Yes or no? Why is the stream not working all of a sudden? hold on. Let me just test something else out. Okay, I'm just going to try something else real quick. So tell me, can you hear this?
They fabricated a lot about what happened on January 6th in order to impeach him again. It didn't work. He came back, then they indicted him. It didn't work. He became more popular. Then they indicted him 3 more times, and every single time his popularity.
Wait, so you can clearly hear this. You can clearly hear this. Okay. Now, can you hear this? Yo, what the fuck is happening right now? How the fuck is that not working? Hold on, I'm going to try something else. This might be like a new form of shadow banning, like when they find some fucking, you know, shit that they don't want you to listen to, and then they have that audio uploaded, and then they fucking block it into a song. Okay, hold on. Look, I'm going to show you guys something. Okay, I'm going to share everything. Is your tab muted? No, it is not. Okay, it's not. Guys, I'm not fucking stupid. All right, look, tab not muted. Okay, see, not muted. So tell me if you can hear this. First of all.
Doing the job, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place with a gorgeous ocean.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there.
Okay, so now I'm just going to go here. That's fucking insane. Yeah, bro. Look, shadow banned audio. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you, dude. I'm fucking telling you. Holy shit. That's fucking weird as fuck. Why is that being blocked? I wonder if YouTube is blocking it. Yeah, shadow banning the audio. Let me go to his. Now I'm really gonna try and figure this out. He's on fucking. Let's see, episode 2286. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Billy, do you know the timestamp on that?
Is never a success. And the fact that they didn't succeed in killing President Trump, there's nothing successful.
Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that or no?
About this thing at all. I'm going to tell you what you're not hearing anywhere else.
Why the fuck is this not being able to be heard from this fucking X account? Hold on. I'm going to reshare because you guys, you see, I'm not fucking crazy when I tell you guys about this shadow ban shit. I am not fucking crazy. Billy, can you find the actual timestamp of this section right here? Because you guys cannot hear that. So you can't hear that. Can you hear this?
He was doing the job, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place with a gorgeous ocean.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look.
So you can hear that, but you can't hear this. That's fucking crazy. All right, well now because of that, guys, I got to scrub through this and play it now because I'm just fucking pissed off.
Security failure, and I'm really, really pissed off with some of the comments. Next president, and I've got a great maybe slash this now that the holiday proteins $10 difference. It's no good, and even better at 476. Okay, good. I'm getting some mercy. Okay, just refresh. There's still unbelievably good spirits. Say it, and I'm telling you, he's in good spirits. Personnel. Very few were actual Secret Service agents. This is just a really stunning development. I want you to think about what I just said. The guy with probably the highest threat level on planet Earth, up there with the Pope, Obama, people with incredible name ID, everybody's going to recognize, who have big security footprints. We were out there with very, very few Secret Service posting. Probably at this point, most, since he came in around on their, say, their radar, the event for a little bit, make mistakes with the bomb plot. Yes, it is not men. You know, asked about that. Actually, stop this video. Black, okay? Kill him and blow his head. You have a shift. Consider the shift as an evacuate. They were putting him behind that up there. It's not like often, okay? Where was the perimeter surveillance? Folks, we have a white building in the middle of the day. We have a sniper on the building at 130 yards. 130 yards is a rookie shot. A 9-year-old kid from Missouri with a 22 could take out a squirrel at that distance, probably no problem, probably without a scope. There is absolutely no way that the Secret Service should be putting out public statements.
Here it is. Here's the clip. Okay, well, let's listen to this. 3 minutes. Okay, listen up, guys.
It's indicating right now that wasn't their responsibility. Brother, everything is your responsibility, okay? Keeping the president.
And I want to restate the whole brother. No. You got fucking fat women on the fucking security detail for Trump, okay? You got a woman in charge who's been denying extra Secret Service to RFK and Donald Trump directly from the Biden administration. It is the most corrupt administration in the history of our country. These people are evil. They are fucking pieces of shit. And like I wanted to say, and I've been saying forever, they hate you. They hate you. They want you sick, dead, dumb. But they want your tax money. That's for sure. They want your tax money. But everything else about you, they fucking hate you.
President alive is your responsibility. If a rookie sniper at 130 yards can come within a millimeter of taking out the potential future president of the United States, then let me tell you something. That's your freaking responsibility. Where was the perimeter surveillance team and how did they miss this thing? How did they miss it? He was on a white roof in the middle of the day. There's absolutely no excuse for them to have missed this thing. None. Zero. I told you in the beginning, they had been, in the beginning of the show, I think it's breaking here, from a source, they had been tracking this guy from the minute he approached the event. They lost him. Why was President Trump even on the stage? Does anybody have an explanation for that?
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that they're tracking him for 30 minutes and they lost track of him and they let Trump get on stage. Why did they not send a fucking team of people over there and fucking murder this little fuckface? I'm telling you, this is an inside job. This was an inside job. You're not going to change my opinion on this. You're not going to fucking change my opinion.
Here's TMZ video from TMZ. I just said TMZ video. I want you to listen to the response of the crowd. How did security personnel on the ground, how is it that the crowd was acting as their surveillance team and picked out the threat and they missed it? Can anybody explain this? These aren't even trained security personnel. They're just rally goers. They're the ones telling you got a guy on a roof getting ready to kill someone. Check this out.
I hope he's turning this way. Be careful, guys.
Listen to all the women freaking out and screaming. Yeah, it's hilarious. Where's the strong, independent women narrative? I thought, it's time to put a woman in charge. We got to fucking, if there were more women there, we would handle this. Where's all that? All I hear is, oh my God. This job's killing me. Somebody call 911. Somebody get a man. Is there a man that can save me? Somebody get a man. Oh my God. Fucking hilarious, dude. Inside job. Okay. It was an inside job. I want you to go and argue with everybody in your personal life and tell them they're fucking morons if they don't believe it's an inside job. Force feed these cocksuckers their goddamn red pill. Here's another thing too. This one really put the nail in the coffin for me on this one. Okay. I think this woman here is a member of the deep state or something, because take a look at this real quick. I'm pretty sure nobody has seen this clip before. Okay. I'm going to go full screen. All right. Look at this woman right here. Do you see this woman? Hold on. Where's my little clicker? Why is, StreamYard, you're such a bunch of fucking homos with this shit. All right, here we go. Here. You see this woman right here? Look at her. Keep an eye on this woman.
No. Watch this shit, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Puts the sign up.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
Shots fall off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the fuck? What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like right there. She's not even freaking the fuck out. No.
That was absolutely somebody on the inside that was supposed to get some footage of Donald Trump getting his brains blown out, okay, and put it out and use this massive propaganda to try and fucking, crush the hope of the American people. But take a look at this, bro. She didn't even fucking flinch. And you could tell, look at her appearance. Okay. She's wearing sunglasses. She's wearing a cap. You can always notice a Fed because under their cap or under their disguise, they have like a clean cut haircut because they have dress codes within the organization, unless they're sending someone in to do some serious fucking deep undercover work. Okay. But again, look at this. And come on. If you, it's just not, it's like you just had women screaming like, Ross, and this fucking bitch is cold as ice, a white woman. And then she's looking off in the direction of the sniper, looking at Trump, looking off, hiding her face with the fucking sign, and then filming. Something is seriously fucking wrong. Look at this.
No. Watch this shit, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Puts the sign up.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
Shots fall off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the fuck?
That is so fast. That is like a matter of seconds.
No. Watch this shit, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Puts the sign up.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
Shots fall off.
She's completely normal. And then
look, she low-key smiles here too. Look, when the shooting starts happening, look at the corner of her lips.
Shots fall off.
See? Quickly goes up. See? The corner of her lips smiling.
Shots fall off.
See that? It's a real quick thing. See? Right there.
Shots fall off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the fuck? What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like right there. She's not even freaking the fuck.
Yeah, Soundgrip says there's no way she gets recording that fast unless she already had it ready. Okay. And again, watch it again.
No, watch this shit, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this.
If you want to
Puts the sign up.
something that said, take a look at what happened.
Shots fall off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she.
It's like a matter of seconds. It's a matter of seconds. That is literally a matter of fucking seconds, guys.
What the fuck? What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like right there. She's not even freaking the fuck out. No, watch this shit, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this.
If you want to
puts the sign up.
something that said, take a look at what happened.
Shots fall off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the fuck? What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she.
Not a single person around her is filming either. Not a and yeah, and she, like I said, she keeps looking to her right. She's suspicious as fuck. And yeah, she knew it was coming.
She's just like right there.
She's a white woman in her, like, obviously late 30s, early 40s, clean cut, calm as a bomb. I mean, it's just clear as day that this woman was definitely in on this shit. She, like, no calm, rational woman, well, rational, no regular woman, okay, would fucking act like that if things were fucking going down at all. Okay, at all. Yeah, Thaddeus Brown Walker says no part of this fiasco passes the smell test. I said, unbelievable. That really was what put the fucking nail in the coffin for me right there. Excuse me. Yeah, and 20-year-old lone gunman with no social media footprint is the official statement. Okay, in case you guys know. Just in case, 20-year-old lone gunman with no social media footprint. Got it. I was really worried, but now I'm kind of cleared it all up. Really was shocked there for a second. And got two more things I want to show you guys, because I want to make sure my case is rock solid. Because I don't think, let me ask you something. Is anybody in the manosphere or red pill space right now, is anybody saying that this was an inside job? Is anybody saying it, or are everybody just arguing with sluts? Who is it? Is our favorite registered Democrat Rollo Tomasi? Is he putting his head in the sand as usual? Just hanging out with those fucking washed up chicks in their 30s, trying to squeeze what's left of his SMV value. I see him dyeing the hair. That's really adorable. The steroids in the fucking dyed hair really are. Oh boy, man, just a series of bad decisions, huh? God. Let's see. Somebody says they're scared to talk about politics. Anybody outright calling it a fucking setup? Anybody outright calling it an inside job? Yes or no? U.S. Metal says, when are you going back to the Whatever podcast? Never. Brian is a fucking snake and a weirdo. FNF did Fresh and Fit. They actually said it's an inside job. They have a dedicated fucking stream that says this was an inside job. Terrence Pop, I like that guy. I met him. He's a cool guy. Terrence Pop is a good guy. He means well. He really does mean well. Myron did not say that. Yeah, I don't think he would. Roll was saying the guy that Roll says everybody's an incel. Destiny had a full-blown soy meltdown because Trump's right. Dude, Destiny sucks a dick. Okay, he has no. I don't care about that guy. He is a dick sucker. He's a dick sucker and a literal cuckold. That guy and I are not even close in fucking caliber of being a man. Okay. No, Myron isn't saying it's an inside job. He believes the FBI will get to the bottom of it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Great. And Richard Cooper is going to start growing hair tomorrow. Got it. Thomas Matthews is another. This is a bombshell too. Okay. Thomas Matthew Crooks, the 20-year-old gunman who attempted to assassinate former President Donald Trump at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, was spotted on the roof 26 minutes before the shooting. 26 minutes. FBI has confirmed that Crooks was seen by law enforcement members from Allegheny County Police Department on the roof of a building with a clear sight line to the former president. Despite being alerted to his presence, authorities failed to confront him, allowing him to remain hidden for nearly 30 minutes before he opened fire on the crowd. Now they're trying to put it off on these people. That's what the higher ups they always look for a fall guy. They always look for a fall guy to take their fucking bullshit. Okay. Despite being alerted to his presence, authorities failed to confront him, allowing him to remain hidden for 30 minutes before he opened fire on Trump and the crowd. Shocking new allegations have raised questions about how Crooks was able to evade detection and carry out the attack, which left Trump wounded and a member of the crowd dead. A sniper even took a picture of the suspect with a rangefinder rated to command post before the Trump assassination attempt, CBS reports. Crooks was on the local police and Secret Service radar for nearly half an hour before the shooting attempt, but he kept disappearing before he climbed the roof. Crooks disappeared again and then came back a third time with a backpack, CBS reported. Snipers called in with information that he had a backpack and he was seen walking towards the back of the building. It gets crazy. The New York Post reports local police were inside the building that Thomas Crooks climbed on top of. The building was carved out of the Secret Service security perimeter and delegated to local police despite it being a well-known high-priority vulnerability. Before shooting, a police officer actually confronted Crooks, who had a rifle. The police officer scrambled back down the ladder, allowing the shooter to fire at least 5 rounds at the former president. No one had warned Trump. Bullshit. Now, update. The Allegheny County Police Department is denying it was the officer who spotted Crooks. The Beaver County Police had been cited as a law enforcement agency that spotted Crooks 24 minutes before the Trump attack. This is incorrect on that attribution. It is unclear who the police officer was who confronted Crooks on the rooftop. New York Post reports merely that the police officer had been enlisted by Secret Service to help with security. It's all fucking bullshit. It's all fake. It's all gay. It's all a scam. Don't fucking believe them. And last but not least, we have somebody, okay, a CNS host loses it after U.S. Army sniper Corey Mills suggests that the July 13th assassination attempt on Trump could have been a setup. Okay, this is an 8-minute long clip, and I want you guys to watch this shit because it's just, again, it just shows you what the deal is, man. Period.
Things and I look at different videos. I look at all of these things and I look at different videos where an assailant will pull a firearm on a law enforcement officer, and the first thing they do is they immediately pull and draw and mitigate the threat and the risk. I ask why the local law enforcement officer did not do so. The other thing is that when you set up an advanced team, I keep hearing this about the perimeter elements.
Yeah.
The perimeter is actually established by your threats that are in the area. So if I don't have any threats outside of 100 yards, okay, fine, I can cordon off a certain area. But if I have a building 160 yards perfectly adjacent to the stage, that's an obvious threat, especially with an elevated position that has overwatch. Mm-hmm. That's a sniper's paradise. And we talk about Eagle's Nest. You also have, which no one talks about, but the water tower.
So what I'm hearing from you is it's not
right there. I'd be like,
shut up, bitch.
Listen to me, bitch. Okay, shut your fucking white liberal woman mouth, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, you are a pawn for the deep state because you're too much of a fucking coward to do the right thing. That's why you work on CNN and you fucking peddle lies to people for the fucking sake of getting a little bit of attention because your dad didn't hold you when you were a little girl. That's the fucking truth. The fact that she had the audacity to cut this guy off. And you know why she cut him off? Because she wants to control the fucking narrative of the conversation.
failure on the ground for sure, but also a failure in advance.
I think it's a failure in advance. I think it's a failure to have the counter snipers to be able to establish their range fit and their sketch maps.
I also heard we've also learned that local snipers were stationed inside that building. At the time.
I haven't heard that piece of it yet, but that doesn't necessarily make sense unless they were actually in a window which was backed off. Because a lot of times you'll get yourself in there. Sometimes you expose your rifle in a way to try and do a force protection or a show of force that actually stops things. Others are actually more tactical where they'll sit back a little bit. But a sniper for the law enforcement is only trained to shoot about 75 yards, unlike your counter sniper teams that are on set. But here's my problem. In having done this for so long, they always say the adage of ignorance is bliss, and I think that's true. I've done thousands of advances. I've done thousands of counter sniper operations with our teams in Iraq and Afghanistan, etc. The amount of negligence, the amount of mistakes that was made here, I have a very difficult time not leaning myself towards this was intentional as opposed to fecklessness.
But wait, talk to me about that. I actually heard you say this right the day after, which I wanted to ask you about. What do you mean intentional?
I
mean an intentional failure on the part of?
No, I wouldn't say an intentional failure on the part of, but I got to just, I sit here and I scratch my head. You don't want to be the conspiracist. You don't want to be the person.
I'm telling you, because that's what it's leaning toward.
No.
And there's this, he's like, I don't want to be conspiracy. Well, that's what it's leaning towards. Like, you really don't want to upset anybody. You really just don't want to upset people. God forbid, because, let's all just calm down. And that all that is just fucking feminine fucking tone policing. We don't want to upset our viewer. We don't want to upset our viewers at home. We don't want to fucking upset people. You know what I mean? We really just, we got to do the right thing. Like, there might be children at home. Shut the fuck up, you lying fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up, you dumb pawn of the deep state. That's exactly what this is.
I know, and that's the issue, is that you walk this fine balance of, you're not trying to be a conspiracist, but you look at it and you go, how could this have gone so?
But it's one thing if someone on the street says it. It's not. You, Corn Mills, member of Congress, former sniper, you saying it. It makes my eyebrows go up. When you say you're walking the line on this, intentional what?
It almost seems to me, and I think that an investigation is necessary at this point within Congress, not just the FBI, not just others. I look back at it and I'm thinking, all right, for an individual, if you looked at the escalations and how they are trying to approach him, let's just say that it was like, okay, first we want to censor and silence you, then we want to indict and imprison you. Now we're attempting to kill you and take.
Whoa. You, let's.
Okay. Listen here, you dumb bitch. Okay. You fucking used up old cunt. People see past you. All these fucking media outlets are seriously controlled by the government or some organization. And the thing is, this old way of fucking control is losing. Now they have to move on to shadow bans, censorship. Like I said, there is a clear evil out there. There is a clear evil out in the world. Okay. And the side that constantly calls us evil, it really is the fucking evil ones. It's hilarious, right? Hilarious.
If you looked at the escalations and how they are trying to approach him, let's just say that it was like, okay, first we want to censor and silence you, then we want to indict and imprison you. Now we're attempting to kill you and take.
Whoa. You, let's slow down.
Please.
I'm hearing two things from you. I don't want to jump ahead of things, but I'm also hearing you jumping ahead of things.
Well, actually, I'm just looking at all.
So, and what she's doing by saying jumping ahead of things, she's trying to smear him in a politically correct and she's trying to smear him with neutral talk and neutral words in order so people watching at home can buy her narrative. Like, whoa. What do you mean? Assassination, inside job? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. We're smarter than you. We're figuring it out. We are figuring all this shit out.
All the different possible capabilities. One of the things as a military member, one of the things as a person who's running the special operations communities before, one of the people who's actually done this is that you look at all potential analysis, right?
Donald Trump and his team have said,
no, I agree.
Dial it back. Do not blame this on Joe Biden.
Oh, well, actually, I didn't say Joe Biden, to be completely
Who's the
clear.
they then? Let's be very specific.
Well, that's what the investigation has to do. Was it local law enforcement that had made the mistakes? or was there something to it? Was there other types of things that we need to be analyzing or looking at and providing analysis? My point is that when something's so significant, you're talking about something that hasn't happened in decades, right?
I totally.
But my point is this: from a perspective of someone who's actually conducted these are not difficult advances. This is not like I'm putting together a stage placement and a tight shot. This is about looking at your surroundings. What is my green, yellow, and red route, which is your routes out in case? What is my actual elements that I need to be looking at as far as mitigating threats or risks or increased levels? Where's my range fan for the sniper that says, okay, here's my 100, my 200, my sketch. Here's an area where someone could shoot here.
And this bitch doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. She's listening to her little master in her ear tell her what to do.
So, because
they put these women up here because they're good talkers, they're good social manipulators, and they're pretty. So when you're pretty, and she's in her fucking, she's obviously past her prime. But when you have the average fucking woman in America, 150, 180 pounds, just slagging it on with her hairy arms and her fucking constant state of being offended, you look at this bitch and you're like, oh, look, a fucking beautiful woman. Like, she must be telling the truth because I'm a fucking simp who watches CNN. I'm just a dumb fucking mouth-breathing idiot.
Here's my thing.
So you're
Let's
saying,
just say it's a Royce element.
You're saying this.
And then see how this is how she tries to establish dominance too. You see that? She first she just uses her hand, but then she actually starts to touch him to try to. That's how you try to establish dominance by doing that. Watch.
There's an area where someone could shoot here. So because here's my thing.
So you're
Let's
saying
just say it's a Royce element.
You're saying.
See, she's wait, and she puts his hand on top of him because she's trying to tame him.
This is so basic that how big the screw up was. That's what's leading your brain down this road.
That's exactly right, in a way.
Look,
but because here's the other thing. Let's just say it's
was just.
And you see, she keeps reaching over, touching him. Calm down. Let me. And this is like all you fucking faggot ass little bitch made fucking gay boys who are like, oh, calm down, MLD. Oh, don't fucking say that. Oh, chill, bro. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up, because this is exactly what you're like. If you're one of those guys who's like, oh, guys, let's just settle down. No, shut the fuck up. Go take some testosterone shots. Level yourself up as a man, because you're a fucking worm. You're a worm and you're a fucking coward. Just like this bitch. She's terrified. You know why? Just like the Bible says, the guilty run even though when no one chases them, okay? Because this bitch knows she's fucking wrong. She knows she's wrong. She's trying her damnedest to control the fucking narrative, okay? Trigger Trey, $10 super chat. He says, she's pretty annoying. Appreciate you, bro. She is pretty fucking annoying.
Tom Emmer was just on with me, and he said very specifically to me, I wrote it down. He said very clearly, it is too early to be talking about who is at fault and who is responsible.
That's why an investigation is necessary.
Fuck you. They just took a fucking shot. If this happened to Joe Biden, they would be up in alarm like no other. They would be fucking throwing Republican people in concentration camps. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the most hypocritical garbage fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Absolutely. They just almost killed a fucking member who's running for the presidency. Doesn't matter who the party is. You scramble all fucking jets and you figure out that fucking problem right fucking now. Right now. Right now. This is a fucking huge national security problem. Massively. And you just sit here and patronize. Whoa, we need to rush. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Are you fucking kidding me?
Necessary.
Is it not dangerous? Is it not reckless to even be throwing around the word intentionally?
So to question things as we do an investigation is recklessness, because at that point, then should we never question anything? My point is this.
I'm not trying to be PC. My point is,
you see, she keeps reaching over. Oh, calm down. In this situation, because somebody says, how do you hold frame? First thing I'd be like, excuse me, ma'am, don't touch me. Okay. And that's how you get frame back right. Ma'am, don't touch me. Okay, I'm making a point here. And the point is this, there's only one of us that's qualified in this realm of sniping, protection, analyzing risk, threat analysis, analyzing the area. That's me. You're a news anchor. Okay. And then she'll just be like, oh, no, we got to do this. Well, what about? And then she'll go to shaming and manipulation. Well, you're spreading fear and you sound like a conspiracy theorist. Oh, okay, bitch. Thanks a lot. Take the vaccine and go fucking get cancer.
in the political environment that we were in.
What would it have taken, right? Let's just say that resources was limited. Let's go with that as a reasoning. So how many times have you seen where they just put a police car inside of a parking lot with not an officer in it and just leave the lights on as a deterrent? Why couldn't that have been a simple thing that was placed in? Why couldn't we have said to the owner of the actual AGR company, hey, look, we don't want to disrupt your business, but we also want to make sure your parking lot is clear of people trying to park in there for the rally. Why don't we place an officer there? My point is that this was too...
Look at her. She's getting, and look at her. Her little fucking pussy's getting all knotted up, right? Because her fucking eggs are dried and it's all backed up. Look at her. He's making legitimate points and she's just throwing a temper tantrum because her little fucking master in her ear is like, bitch, you better fucking, if you don't want your kids to die, you better fucking get this guy under control.
Why couldn't we have said to the owner of the actual AGR company, hey, look, we don't want to disrupt your business, but we...
See, she's looking off in the distance. She's not paying attention. Somebody's probably potentially listening to her, but he's making great points. Why don't we secure the parking lot? Why don't we do these things? Okay. And this is fucking what? And she doesn't even acknowledge him. She just immediately goes to fucking downplay him.
We also want to make sure your parking lot is clear of people trying to park in there for the rally. Why don't we place an officer there? My point is that this was too easy of a...
And now she took a deep sigh. Someone's in her ear fucking yelling at her, listen, bitch, we're gonna shoot your husband, you know, or we're gonna post your sex tape or something. We're gonna fire you, right? And look at her. She fucking checks out. Look, watch her eyes. Watch her eyes. She's either mentally checking out or someone's talking in her ear.
Why couldn't we have said to the owner of the actual AGR company, hey, look, we don't want to disrupt...
Right here. She checks out
your business, but we also want to make sure your parking lot is clear of people trying to park in there for the rally. Why don't we place an officer there? My point is that this was too easy of a solution. And when I think about 100...
And then she starts looking back, and then she's going to say her part.
I'm just so uncomfortable with even having...
I'm uncomfortable with having...
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable with this. Bitch, grow up. Grow the fuck up. You think Trump fucking is feeling ultimate comfort with getting his fucking ear blown off? I'm just uncomfortable. You know, the tone policing is a real bullshit thing of our times. You know, the word like, oh, that's just inappropriate. That's inappropriate. Bitch, open your fucking DMs. I'll show you what fucking inappropriate is. Okay? All the cheating, all the fucking whoring and shit you're doing, that's inappropriate. Don't fucking try to manipulate in this situation because you fucking can't win in a fair contest of debate.
To say it. Trust me, my whole point is that I would like to look at this and say, where was the mistake made? How can we correct it in the future? Why was this actually done? But I think that this does warrant a J13 type commission where we can actually look at it and say, let's investigate and find out why this happened so it doesn't happen to anyone. This is not about a political thing. This is about, we had an attempt to assassinate a president.
Mm-hmm.
We really need to understand what a serious matter this is. And this was a milliseconds or millimeter difference between this being an attempt and this being an assassination. And I can tell you, at 160 yards, okay, just to give you an idea, your off-the-shelf rifle shoots what they call 1 minute of angle at every 100-yard line. So at 100, it's 1 inch, 200, 2 inches, etc. So now you're talking about 1.6 inches.
She's so dumb, she doesn't even know what's happening. This is just like, he's talking numbers and everything, and she's just like, you're hurting my feelings.
Grouping capability of a rifle off a manufacturing line. Your average human being, because we used to do this in understanding sniper training, you're 20 inches shoulder to shoulder, 40 inches head to waist, and you're 6'8" in your average head size. These are kind of the dimensions that you look at as an average. You're talking about a 1.6 inch grouping for multiple shots on a basic rifle. We're blessed, and I do believe in divine intervention, so I am a person of faith. I can't explain one. I hope that it was a corrugated roof and maybe he slipped off on one of the edges of the corrugated roof or he was rushed. But the whole thing, I think, just needs to have a better explanation so that the American people and everyone can feel comfortable.
And I think that's why people are saying pump the brakes, because
And I think that's why people are saying pump the brakes. No, okay? No, you don't fucking pump the brakes. You move fast because evidence gets deleted. Shit, people get killed. Okay, you don't move slow in these kind of situations. You move fast and you get down to the bottom of it. Okay. Shout out to Trigger Trey, another $10 donation. He says, this woman made me misogynistic. Well, I don't blame you.
Seen conspiracy theories, honestly, on the right and the left. I just said Dongino Sullivan on that it's already going like wildfire. This is the kind of political environment that they're saying it's too hot and people are jumping to too many conclusions.
Well,
that's why I am so uncomfortable.
As a military member, one of the things that we do is we what if scenario everything in the world, right? That's
I know, but I don't know.
See, as a military, he's like, here, as a military member, as a person who is an expert in this field, you should shut the fuck up, bitch, if you had a logical mind. But she is trying to sell a narrative. So she immediately dismisses this right here. Watch, I'm going to rewind it.
Environment that they're saying it's too hot and people are jumping to too many conclusions.
Well,
that's why I am so uncomfortable.
As a military member, one of the things that we do is we what if scenario everything in the world, right? That's
I know, but I don't know. I'm just saying if it's
that we do is we what if scenario everything in the world, right? That's
I know, but I don't know. I'm just saying if it's the what if that you talk about maybe in an investigation and the what if that you are presenting on live television. I don't know. It's just
so listen. I'm a public official.
Yes.
Anything that I do, anything that I say in the public. I don't try and hide it in private. I think that the American people need transparency, accountability, and accessibility to the elected officials, not to try and hide behind what we want to look at. And I also think that if the American people know that we're questioning these things as well, it puts them at rest to at least know, why aren't they at least looking into this? Why we should look at every single situation which is of this significance. We should look at it from multiple angles to ensure that nothing is left out. Nothing could be potentially claimed as being covered up. Yeah. We need to have more
Look how disingenuous this cunt is. He's making legitimate points, and she's just like has to, again, like in true female fashion, just like, oh, okay, I just want to live my life. Yeah. Worm.
To ensure that nothing is left out. Look, nothing could be potentially claimed.
And you see that these little micro things where she like just kind of flicked her wrist, like she's kind of like shrugging with her wrist, like, whatever, say your fucking part, whatever. Watch. You can see these little micro body language movements.
Angles to ensure that nothing is left out. Nothing could be potentially claimed as being covered up. Yeah. We need to have more transparency to the American people. And I think that's what everyone deserves.
But a full investigation.
Full investigation.
Before anyone points at fault.
That's exactly right. And that's why I say I have not made an accusation of something. I just want to make sure we're covering our bases to ensure that we get a proper investigation at all levels to ensure this doesn't happen again and that our president can be safe.
Congressman, thank you for coming in. Thank you very much.
Shut up, bitch.
John, back to you.
Shut up. I hate you. I hope you get hit by a bus. Traitorous worm. You know, it's just worm. That's all she is. A complete fucking worm. You're supposed to be so smart. You're supposed to be this fucking, you're the one who's so condescending and like, oh, how dare you, peasant, think out of the box because I am the Lord and Savior from fucking CNN. This is real journalism. This right here. And this is, listen, the reason I'm telling you guys is because so many of you guys, you don't know how deceived you are in your day-to-day life. Okay. You don't know how bad things really actually are. And it's not a way for you to fucking, I'm not saying this to like get you upset or wound up or whatever. Okay. But what I am saying is that you need to pay attention because eventually this shit's going to show up at your doorstep. Okay. The reality is you have to fucking level up. You have to get smarter. You have to get more competent. And if you don't, you'll be forced to either suffer or you'll be forced to level up. Okay. And again, that's what I'm saying. Listen, 3-hour-long stream today, trying my best to deliver as much value as possible. Appreciate all you guys for watching today. And again, join us in the Masculine Empowerment Network. Yes, I want you to sign up. August 1st, we're doing the enrollment. Okay. We're going to help you out with all your problems. We're going to teach you how to read people like I just read people on this fucking whole thing we did today. We're going to show you how to fucking figure out all your girl problems so you don't have to be a fucking pathetic simp anymore. So you don't have to be ignored by girls anymore. Okay, so you can have some self-respect and you can check that box in your life and move on. Join a group of men. We'll have Telegram chats. We have live training on the Zoom webinars. We have everything's going to be recorded if you can't attend it. And on top of that, we're having meetups in Hawaii and so much more. But you can't do it unless you don't go to this website right now. So go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, put your best email address in there, click notify me. You'll be on the waiting list. Scan the QR code. And until then, I'll see you here tomorrow. Keep your head up. Don't get blackpilled. Money Muscles Game Frame. You know the name. It's